See, sweetheart, this is why I have to take a step back because you can get caught in the sauce.
No. Listen to me. I wish I could say that I did something clandestine. I really didn't. Tales from the Cunt sent me the footage of Tasha K bragging about not feeding her children, doing drugs, popping gummies, getting high
Allegedly.
with her husband grinding on another man's ass, and they had a 3-year-old.
Allegedly.
Huh?
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly.
In accordance with fair use.
No, listen to me. You can say allegedly. I seen it. I watched the video and it came off of her Patreon. The dumb idiot went live on New Year's Eve at a house party where they had children, drugs, alcohol, weed, gummies, cocaine, and her husband grinding on another man's ass, all on her camera. Like, that's the thing that trips me out. This is the footage that Tasha Kibi took with her phone. And then laughing at the end, talking about, yeah, girl, we gonna be fucked up in the morning. Teddy just gonna have to look. Baby, ain't that what the baby named Teddy? Teddy gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna throw a bag of cereal in the crib, and he just gonna have to figure it out in the morning. You hear what I'm?
Crazy.
No, I'm just saying. Do you hear what I'm telling you? They are literally having a wild party with underage children. When I say underage children, there was not a child in that house that was older than 6. They were sitting there teaching a 3-year-old girl to twerk up against a car.
Allegedly.
No, not allegedly. This is what they did. I took the footage that was given to me by the Tales from the Cunt, because she wanted an exclusive with me and she was trying to cozy up to me at the time back in 2020. And I said, and nobody called CPS?
I hear that.
I said, are you serious? I went online and called CPS live from my Instagram channel, so nobody would be confused that it was me. Offered to testify, said I never met the woman, didn't know the woman, but I got this footage off of YouTube and I thought they should take a look. Because if this woman feels comfortable enough to take this kind of footage with children present, maybe y'all need to pay her a visit. I never talked to CPS again. I didn't even know they ran up on a house. She didn't tell that till later. So whatever home visit she got and whatever she had to do as instructed to do by Child Protective Services in Atlanta, Georgia, she did that to herself. That was her footage. Enough to run around ruining people's lives. She calls CPS on Sweet Ma, and that girl has a special needs child because of dirty laundry, because she was doing a video on Laundry Day. And you had those people run up in that woman's house because you were mad that she did a little fledgling documentary about you, calling you a narcissist, called Surviving Tasha K. Wow. You should research the animal. Talking about which uncle. You don't know? You the one talking about 36th Street. You should know who live in that house. Like, you want to sit up here and talk about 36th Street? Talk about 36th Street. Whose name is on it? Who gets mail there? On 36th Street in Baltimore. Now, TJ don't got no record, but you know, some of the people in that house might.
Jag, you got people really knowing your details, really out for you.
No,
why?
They don't know. No, see, this is the thing. They don't know. They do a lot of speculating, but they don't know. Now they want to talk about the trans daughter.
Who's Jeffrey? Oh, is that the trans daughter, Jeffrey?
No.
Oh.
Her name ain't Jeffrey. She wasn't born Jeffrey.
Ooh.
She was born male, but she wasn't born Jeffrey. The child's name is not Jeffrey.
Okay.
And now she is grown up to become a beautiful young woman.
Oh, she's saying she was Gerald. This lady, she's saying Geraldine. I'm not gonna say nothing, but I had to say it. Like,
I have no idea.
This is crazy.
No, TJ doesn't have
she was a trans. I thought that TJ's daughter was a trans girl to boy. I thought it was a boy.
She's a transgender woman. Yes, she is. She's a transgender woman.
Girl to boy.
Yeah, from a boy. She was born a man, and she is now a woman.
Oh, so Lovely's saying he's now Jeffrey, and she was Geraldine.
And TJ was a police officer for Baltimore City, and she resigned. Like I don't know why they're so invested. I don't know why they're so
Yeah,
invested.
I'm taken aback as well. I'm not gonna lie. I do my little stutter thing because I'm like, wow,
Because see, whoever
this
this lovely
lovely
Walcott
Walcott
person,
knows stuff
whoever,
about you.
no, she doesn't. See, that's the thing. She
I don't know how
doesn't
she's come
know
across this
anything.
video. I don't know how
What
she's
she
come across the
knows,
video. Like, what
what's
the
so
hell?
crazy is what she has are little bits and snippets of what she was able to get from Sean Davy Way, OKP, and
Mm,
Naisha. And she's trying to
okay.
put it all
Real
together.
talk. The
Sean has
gall.
made over $222,000 in the past 3 years off of his Jaguar Wright content and the source information that he got from me to develop his surviving series.
So
What
you've
career?
so you've fallen out with official King Payne because you believe that he embezzled money
No,
from
I
you.
know he embezzled money. I know he stole money.
Mm,
And I knew it. And I told Sean I was going to hang him out to dry.
mm.
Sean knew everything that I was doing every step of the way. I got the text messages. Every time Donat was about to post something, I would text Sean and let him know. Sean knew everything that was happening. So why didn't he warn his friend? Instead, he tried to set up a fake ambush in the coffee room so that
Mm,
King Payne could come and attack me. And I didn't attack him back. And then they
mm,
both continued to attack me for days after days after days until I allowed Donat to respond.
mm.
Nobody cares. Yeah, 2.2 million views.
How do you feel about
And
Donat
I'm
cussing me
still
out?
what?
No, no,
And I'm
Jag.
still
How do you feel
trying to
about
what?
Donat cussing me out? Donat cussed me all out on YouTube. He was trying to befriend me. He wanted to give me his back.
Donat cusses everybody out. I don't know
That
why
is true.
anybody, I don't know why like listen to me.
That is
There was
true.
this chick in our neighborhood in Philly, back in Southwest Philly, back in the day.
Mm.
And she ran around. I mean, she cussed everybody out. She cussed the bus driver out. She cussed the lady who make the dollar hoagies out. She cussed the kids out in the park. You know what I mean? Playing basketball. She just cussed everybody out.
Yeah, but Donat's not stupid. He knows not to drag me because he's Jamaican too, isn't it? He knows what time it is. He was the
We're
one that
all
told
West
me we
in,
give you a warning.
we're all West Indian or part West
All right.
Indian. So at the end of the day, you already know we do different.
Mm.
Now, this is the thing.
I just care for you so much. I just hope that the people in the back of the bus that
Honey,
see
I'm
you putting
fine.
yourself with
Listen to
all
me.
these
I'm
people.
not for everybody. And I am a
That's true.
believer of the Bible and its word.
Amen.
Almost
Amen.
all of these niggas that's talking crazy about me gonna die.
That's real
Why
talk.
would I be worried about rantings from dead people?
Real talk. I love that. Sorry,
They're
sweetheart. I
going
do
to
love that.
die. But I can stand in the gap for those who still have a chance at life.
Mm. Mm.
I'm a true believer.
Sorry. How you
Okay,
feeling,
I'm a joke.
sweetheart? How you
I'm
feeling,
trying to
Jenny?
figure out. No,
Who
no, no,
said
no,
who
no.
you,
I want
Jenny?
to
Let me
ask
have a look.
this Tony exceptional. What makes me a
Oh,
joke?
what do you think gets
Like, see,
people
that's the
so
thing.
triggered by
All of
you,
this,
Jack?
all of this stuff that these
Why
people
do you
say.
think they're so triggered by you though? Like triggered to, oh, I might be new to all of this, but why are they
People
so
were
like
people
animated
were
about
triggered
you?
by Malcolm X.
Yeah, I hear you.
People were triggered by Martin Luther King. People were triggered by Marcus Garvey. People were triggered by Sojourner Truth.
I
People
hear
were triggered by Harriet Tubman.
you. Mm.
People, shit. People were triggered by Maya Angelou at times.
Mm-hmm. 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 I hear you.
Powerful people.
I hear that a lot.
Powerful people make inferior people feel inferior, and that enrages them.
Danny Robinson's the biggest culprit for that you just spoke
Oh, I
about.
know. I know.
Yeah,
I
she's the
know.
biggest. That's why she's so mad, and she's got someone on the inside that is doing her big one for her.
Oh, well, I'm about to track all of that down.
Oh,
See, the stupidest thing that she could have did was play that
Jack, we
voicemail that I
need
left
one
on that Google
people.
Voice
Forget
number.
about Unwind with Teddy. We need someone like yourself that really is going to put their money where their mouth is.
Oh, no, no, no. Listen to me, honey. I'm working on it. I'm working on it
Mm,
round the clock. The only reason that she hasn't been exposed before now is
mm,
because SDW and OKP were begging me
Yeah.
to
The
not go
undercut.
after her
Right.
because
Right.
she was a silent member of the team.
Mm.
And she's working behind the scenes. Don't worry about the lawsuit, Jag, because Danny's going to make it all go away. Don't argue with Danny, Jag. Don't argue with Danny publicly, Jag. And I said, that bitch said too much.
Mm.
She said too much. She done too much. And I've been watching what she's doing. I ain't co-signing it. That's your friend. That's your friend. Once again, oh, the Jags crack pipe is back. This account was invented to antagonize me on YouTube when I first exposed Mary J. Blige,
Right.
which was a part of the whole Tasha K. So this is just a rollover from the Tasha K smear campaign to now the SDW smear campaign. And let us not be fooled. SDW,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
we don't believe you. You need more people. Jay-Z, what are you talking about? Like,
Mm-hmm.
you're not even making sense with what you're writing. When
Right.
you start writing incomprehensible sentences like that, what that means is that your fingers are moving faster than your mind is working.
Yeah.
So that means this is an angry impulse, because there's no way you should be mistyping this much, lovely Walcott. Your horns are showing. Your horns are showing. Now do yourself a favor, calm down, and pay attention to what you're writing.
Mm. They're definitely affected by you, sweetheart.
No, I haven't seen this Jags crack pipe person in quite some time.
Mm.
This person used to stalk me all day online, every video, no matter where I was, no matter where I went, no matter this, no matter that. Like, this person was always around. And that was supposed
Mm.
to be Mary J. Blige's get back, which is funny because she's the one between the two of us that actually smoked crack.
Mm. She.
Once again, Tony, you're still writing my name wrong. And it's so funny. Where's my money and why am I homeless? I'm not homeless. And what money I have is nobody's business. But I can
Sweetheart.
understand why people would want to know where I live and would want to know how much money I have. Tawana house, not your house.
Sweethearts. It's
No,
about
no,
Jag
no,
right
Nyland
now.
Smith. No, no,
No,
Nyland
I'm putting
Smith.
no, baby. I'm with you, baby. They're all coming out the
No, can you do
woodworks.
me a
Forget
favor?
about
Can you do
me
me a
showing them,
I
but
need to
we need
screenshot
to talk
that.
about that.
I need
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
screenshot
We'll
that.
get
I
back to
need
that.
that name.
We'll get back to that. But who are you
No,
upset
no, no,
with?
no, no. I don't need to do Nyland Smith.
Nile. Okay. I don't see that one.
Nyland Smith. Hold on a second. Hold on a
Oh, here
second.
we go. Here we
Thank
go.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nyland. Thank you. I want to thank you so much for showing up, Nyland. Thank you, Nyland.
Who's
It's
Tawana?
amazing.
Who's Tawana?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Sorry,
matter who
sweetheart.
she is. But
Mm.
thank you, Nyland. Thank you for letting the ball drop. Thank you. I appreciate it because you weren't supposed to say that name. Not while you're trolling me. You weren't supposed to say that name. You fucked up, Nyland. Because now I'm going to be able to track your ass down. Thank you. What is it, Nyland Smith? What, you're not every house you spend the night at ain't your house first, Genesis. And now, oh wow. Oh wow. And I never spent the night at Genesis house. I never felt comfortable sleeping there. I would only come and visit. Honey, there's someone online right now called Nyland Smith who says Tawana house ain't your house. And every house that you stay at ain't your house. This is what they're saying live. I didn't put your name on anything. This is a troll. This is a troll. This is a troll. No, this is a troll. I understand. I'm going to explain to you later. I'm going to explain to you later. This was good. Thank you, Nyland Smith. I appreciate that. No, it's not about what anybody says. You know, they've been trying to locate where we are for God knows how long.
That's your first try. That's
He don't know where we are. We never told him where we were.
This is weird. Like all this.
We never told him where we were.
Like
And this isn't an admission that we're at Tawana's house. And number one, Tawana doesn't have a house.
Right, exactly.
Tawana doesn't have a house.
Oh, weird. Oh, weird as hell.
But thank you. Thank you, Nylan. No, I'm not triggered. I'm alerted. I'm very much so alerted. So now people are really, really, really trying to stalk out my location.
That's not
Yeah, the lovely Walcott
yeah,
person.
she was there. Not sure.
Yeah.
Talk about my birthday.
Oh, yeah. She said she was going to send people there.
Go ahead.
And they were
Jack, you need
talking
to get in
about.
front of this because
Oh,
obviously I don't
hold on 1
understand.
second.
These
I'm gonna
people
let
that
and unwashed. Oh wow. TJ wants 0 parts of this.
Oh, here, TJ. Parts of what? I don't know. She's been talking about.
I really don't care what Lovely say. Like, I really don't. You can go to that house if you want to. You got an
Hi,
ex-Marine
Teej.
in that house. Hi, Messy. I'm sorry.
It's
That
okay.
was rude of me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, sweetheart. It's
That
real life.
came from the Tasha K smear campaign, the Jags crack pipe that's been around
Right.
since
Like, I
2020.
really think, honestly, y'all be taking stuff too far. Some people just take it too far. If we're gonna talk about people and all that stuff, like Sean,
I better find you before you find me. Is that a threat?
oh, ain't nobody worried about him or her or she. But here's the thing: Sean talking about he popping somebody, and all this stuff, but he was complicit in everything. If that's the case, so what does that say about his character? What does that say about him?
A processor.
And he gassing things up, putting thoughts in her head, encouraging the behavior, and all of that. So like, it's weird. It's weird.
My. We're getting desperate now. Where we're tracking down family members. Who's popped?
Sweetheart,
that's
by the way,
No, that's Sean.
Jack and Teej, take the framework. These people are drawing you out. Get in front of it. I'll be right back.
It's funny. They're not drawing anything out, but they're about to step into a major big
Well, first of all, I think sometimes you don't have to respond to everything, but people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. That's all I'm saying.
TJ.
How do you feel about
this
messing
is Sean.
with
This
a rat?
is Sean. I'm looking at the speech
How do you feel
patterns.
about messing?
Listen to me.
Feel
good, Messy. You got Sean Davy Way in your chat.
How do you feel about messing with a rat?
He's posing.
I think if that's the case, Sean a rat too. Everybody, this whole thing last night after things were told to me, I think this whole thing was cruddy as hell. And what you say is real life consequences for these YouTube games.
Yes, there is.
So if you think you can bully somebody or manipulate somebody, you will get your karma. You will reap what you sow. So yeah.
Oh, I see it now. I see the data now. Thanks for showing up, Sean. Thank you, Adrian, for showing up under
Be
one
more
of your troll
bitches
accounts.
don't do rats. Yeah, karma. And it doesn't matter who's gonna get the karma. And I'm gonna be honest, like, my intent coming here was genuine. It was pure to help Jag. When they were running that campaign and all of that, it was slow. On the night that I decided to pop in, King was asking about someone who was willing to sign. Like, whoa, this lady been in jail for 2 months almost. Nobody is willing to help her. So I said, well, I'll sign. Of course, not putting up money because that's what y'all advocating for, to get money. Once Jag got out and how things were, the sober living and all of that stuff, I decided to help because Sean said, leave her outside. You get what I'm saying? She's a scam artist.
How the fuck is that fucking closeted fact?
Sean told you to forget about Jag.
Yes, Sean did. And then when I talked to King, when I got a hold of him, he just said, you know, he dismissed it. You get what I'm saying? So like that means you agree to what was said. Oh, don't worry about it. She has money. That's what was told to me. I don't care if she sleep outside.
Wow.
And all this stuff. So I was like, you know, like this is her life. You know, I was talking to Jag online. I mean, not online. I was talking to Jag before I met her in person. You know, we developed a friendship. I thought, you know, that's what I thought.
Of course.
And so when I got here, and you know, to help her and all of that, I thought we were friends before we got here. I thought I was building a friendship with someone that was genuine and it was spirit. Yeah, I thought. At the time when I got here, I thought it was true, but then until what I learned out last night, I'm unsure about a lot of things now.
What did you learn last night?
That you and Sean, like it played against it played against, like y'all try to play against my intelligence.
I didn't try to play against.
Yeah, you did, because you went along with him telling you that I was the op, and in return,
he did. He told
okay, and you went and you went along with it.
Well, I was just meeting you, but I'm supposed to.
Okay, and I didn't know you either, and I put my name on something to help you that your friends were advocating that was supposed to be genuine and pure.
So what are you going to blame me for?
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm speaking the facts and I'm speaking the truth.
Talk your truth.
So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The facts is that how people can manipulate people to do some fucked up shit.
You mean like
I hear that.
Aisha?
So the whole thing, like, let me speak. You get what I'm saying? So he told you that, and you entrusted that because you did.
How did I entrust it? I'm still with you.
No, to set me up.
To set you up? No, I wasn't with you to set you up. I was with you to see who was real and who was not.
Okay, but at my life expense. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. Hold on. No. Fuck it. Let's get it clear. Let's get it clear. Because he's sitting up here talking about he got my car towed. Hold on.
You had to listen to me.
No. First of all,
first
of all, in my real life with Naisha, regardless to what happened, I still owed her that truth. And I knew based off us being online and the energy that we were giving off online, that it will come out that we were fucking around. I was with her for 11 years.
You keep saying that.
Right. So I owed her that truth.
You owed her what?
I owed her the truth. I owed her the truth about what was going on between you and I. She did not need to find it out online. Regardless.
She already knew.
Okay.
Sean and King had already told her. And guess why they were able to tell her that?
Okay.
You sat on the phone with them and disclosed our sex life.
Excuse me, but you walked me right into it. Like,
how did I walk?
Come on, because that's what y'all do. Y'all play these games, right? Y'all create content. You make the narrative. Like, you make the narrative, right? Because here's how this happens. When you trust somebody, you're not walking in a room and you're not being around them thinking like, oh, they're gonna set me up or I need to watch my behavior. But one thing I will say, that you have taught me a lot of things, to believe people they have just as much as good as evil. I don't live my life being malicious to people. I don't live my life trying to set up people and all that. And what I'm saying to you is that Sean going around talking about, oh, he popped you and he revealing secrets and all that stuff and exposing you or whatever the case means, whatever the words that he's using. Like, can you listen for a minute? Because I really would like to have a genuine conversation about it.
I tried to have a genuine conversation with you last night, and you said we were cool. It was done. We were cool.
But how do you hold on?
Right now?
Yeah, because first of all, you online. You talking about it. You brought me in it.
I'm not talking about anything.
You brought me in it. First of all, you brought me in it. I was out there minding my business, getting coffee, and letting you do what you want to do. But I do have feelings. And beyond this content shit, this is my real life.
Actually get to the feelings.
The feelings that niggas play a lot of games. Play cruddy ass games.
And what game did I play on you?
You agreed to let Sean play the game and control the narrative between us. Even at signs on like the fuck the pancake thing, the date night thing. I knew Sean was in that shit when the fuck that shit happened on Father's Day and what Tree said. And like I said,
when I'm making sense.
No, I ain't making a lot of sense.
About a lot of things.
No, I'm making them. No, you want to deflect. No,
I'm not deflecting.
No, me and you were there in real time. So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Here accusing me
I ain't accusing
of setting you up.
No, you admitted last night on the Not Live.
On the Not Live. That was
our live. You admitted it last night. So like, don't say
no. What I said was,
if you're exposing the troll from right. You have to admit the part that you played in it too. Regardless.
I've been honest about everything.
No, you haven't. You just been honest. You had me thinking like I was fucking tripping, yo.
You were tripping.
No, I was not tripping because I didn't know. I knew.
Right now?
No, I'm not tripping. I'm telling the truth. I'm not tripping. When I got here, I said,
all this smoke for me, but you ain't got
I got the. You ain't listen. Okay, and I was with her for 11 years. I was.
It's okay that she raised predators. And it's okay that she robbed me. It's okay.
And so you want to start naming things about someone's life. And my whole point, if you want to listen to what I have to say, it's about you breaking down the trial form. I'm exposing the trial form, but you're being defensive because you feel away. But I'm done. You did. You was in cahoots with it, nigga. Yo, this nigga tell you I'm. Hold on. This nigga tell you I'm the ops.
Yeah, he did.
Right. And what you say? What you say? And what you do?
I said, let's see.
And what you do?
I let things take their course.
And what took course?
He did what he did.
And what did he do?
He fucking turned you into the enemy and started fucking maliciously destroying your character.
And how did he do that? Through whom?
Through Naisha and all of them.
You. Because yes. This whole reason why I'm here and I'm in this equation is because of the GoFundMe and you going to jail. That was our mutual contact, was you.
Okay.
It was you. So he telling you I'm the ops and he putting all this shit in your head. You had a choice to either say, you know what? I ain't fucking with it. You get what I'm saying? I don't think that, or maybe just you allowed him to do it. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And then people, and then
the day before the car was taken, I said, take me to the bondsman now. I want to go back to jail. I want your name on my bond.
You was playing the game then.
How was I playing the game?
Okay.
I wanted to get away from
so you said it the first time, and then the second time you get it, I said, okay, let's take you. Including me. Like, nigga, you had a nigga in your ear.
Going back to Naisha in 1, 2, 3.
First of all, I ain't going back to Naisha. Let me tell you that.
Why not?
Because I don't want to. No, I want to expose the truth. Because since you exposing the truth and you're a truth teller.
You like reading the chat so much. Read the chat.
I don't give a fuck about the chat no more. And I don't give a fuck about what nobody else say no more. Because this is my life. You already knew about the situation between me and Naisha even before I got here.
Your life?
Yeah, that I'm talking about. What about it? Do you care that much about it? Do you care that much about it? Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm done.
Now I don't care about my life.
I'm done.
No, come back here and clean up your mess.
No, you clean up your own fucking mess.
This isn't my mess.
Yes, it is.
How?
Yes, it is.
How?
Who you befriended?
Oh, so because I befriended an enemy, it's my fault that you're fucking stupid? Like, let's keep it a bean.
Stupid.
Yeah, you're acting stupid right now. Look at the chat. Look at what they're listening to.
I don't give a fuck what they look what they've been listening to.
Look at what you're telling them.
Look what they've been listening to. Stop.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, I'm here, sweetheart.
And that's what I deal with. You know, what's so interesting is everybody has all of these feelings about what they don't like that happens to them and what they don't like that's exposed about them and what they don't like. And guess what? Every last one of them have used my name to do it.
I hear you.
Including TJ.
Why I use your name? To do what?
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Excuse me.
Because
what?
My name is
if we're gonna have a
for you.
If we're going to have a conversation,
let's be real.
You're not gonna sit here and talk over me.
You ain't gonna talk over me.
I wasn't. I was speaking and you interrupted me.
What did I use your name for?
I was speaking and you interrupted me. What did I tell you about that shit last night? What did I tell you about that shit last night? What I tell you about all that talking over me shit last night?
Girl, you want to buck up? Like,
no, I want to buck up. Ain't nobody bucking, but if you want me to get hard and handle you heavy right now, I can.
What's that?
Don't make me make you cry.
You ain't gonna make me cry.
Because I will.
No, you won't.
Because for you, the truth hurts.
No, it doesn't. And for you, you don't accept the truth.
I accept the truth all the time. Yeah, I do. I'm the one person in this entire situation and scenario that has accepted the truth. But if you want to have this argument here, baby, let's do it.
That's your whole plan.
What was my plan? What was my plan? No, what was my plan? No, tell me what the plan was.
Let me tell you like this.
Because you sound paranoid as fuck.
No, I ain't paranoid at all.
Okay, so once again,
I ain't paranoid at all. But when God got your back, and when shit gets stripped from you, he's gonna build you back up.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Go ahead. What are you doing?
You and your feelings.
Oh yeah, I am.
You and your feelings heavy. And when you get in your feelings, you don't make good sense. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Boy over there try to play in my motherfucking.
Who tried to play in your face? The only person that's been playing in your face is Naisha.
All right. Oh, right.
Because she's been working with them from the second that you left.
Right.
How about that?
All right.
How about this? How about since you want to sit here and start bucking up and talking shit and talking about how you want to talk the fucking truth, let's talk the truth. When you showed up here, you pushed the agenda to be in a relationship. It was not me.
And you're absolutely right.
It was not me.
And when I showed up
no,
here,
you just said you're absolutely lied.
No, I said you're absolutely right. I did.
That's
I did. Because
what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Excuse me.
Oh, what you telling me?
I told you I did not want to be in a relationship and I did not want to fall in love. I told you that.
Yo, we had sex the first night. G.
And?
Okay.
It's coming.
And?
All right, Jan.
We had sex the first night
right,
and?
All right, go ahead.
And when we went to the courthouse the next day, Miss, I'm so worried about not being exposed. You sitting there feeling me up in the motherfucking courthouse in front of people.
I like the guys. They're beautiful.
While niggas are sitting around looking at us, staring at us. Tell me something. If you didn't want to be exposed, why the fuck was you doing that in a public fucking courthouse while we taking selfies with people and their lawyers and shit?
Anyway, the same way we fucked in the car and people just seen us. What? So, and
so if you were so worried,
you said all of that.
If you were so worried,
you said all of that to say
like, do yourself a favor.
Do
not. Who's deflecting anything? That's funny coming from the person who won't let me finish a fucking sentence.
You don't either. I'm matching your energy.
You're matching what energy?
Because when I'm talking,
you came in here on some nut ass shit.
Like, I used your name and all that stuff.
You all used my name.
What I use your name for, Jack?
Oh, sweetheart.
What I use your name?
If you really wanted this shit to go a different way, when I told you, do not tell Naisha anything until we're ready. Until we've made the decision that we actually want to be in a relationship. Do not. See, once again, I'm talking and you just cut me off.
No, because I did not tell her that we were in a relationship. I told her that we fucked. That's what I told Naisha. Okay.
Oh wow.
And my regard to my relationship with Naisha, I owed her that much. The same way I owed you when I told you that I was going to tell her. I'm not going to feel bad because I told you not to. Okay, that's fine. But I'm still not going to feel bad that I told Naisha because of my moral standards and she chose to handle it the way that she did.
Pause.
That has nothing to
do
with
I call bullshit.
Okay, well.
You want to know why I call bullshit? Because you want to sit up here and talk about morals. And that fucking relationship you had with that whale bitch was the most immoral relationship of the fucking century. You can't call something, you can't say that you got morals when you weren't operating with any.
So what, Jad? You keep talking about what I went through in my relationship with Naisha has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it
It affects my life.
No,
How doesn't it?
It doesn't.
You know what, Teej? I think you should go back to New Mexico. I think you should go back to New Mexico.
Like that's not
I think you should go back to New Mexico. If you want to, I'm playing in your face. No, you're sitting here playing in mine. You're sitting here playing in mine.
All of that.
You're sitting here playing in mine. Go ahead. End our relationship in London.
What the hell?
End our relationship in London.
You came and got me.
Yeah, to tell you what they were saying in the chat, because I'm trying to figure out who it is that's been trying to follow us around Dallas. I didn't bring you in here for this.
You the main one who told me don't worry about the chat, but then you come bring me in about a chat.
Yeah, because that was important information.
And you
that I came to share with you. That I came to share with you. You came in here with all this dumb shit. And you know what?
It's true.
And you know what?
It ain't dumb.
Thank you, Teej. Thank you, Teej. Thank you.
You come bothering me. I'm trying to drink my goddamn coffee.
I'm bothering you by telling you that somebody is calling out our family. Okay. Okay.
It's only
okay. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Take all of that energy. Take all of that righteous indignation. See, once again, how many times? How many times have you cut me off? How many times have you cut me off?
You're the one who was out here airing all your shit, talking big shit about you.
Yeah, I know.
And separated you from your mama.
I know.
And your son, and you got attitude with me. And you
I got an attitude with you. You're fucking stupid. That's why.
Yeah. But trusting motherfuckers that did not need to be trusted.
Really? You trusted Naisha for 11 years.
Sure
How did that work out for you?
And that was a mistake. And I learned that lesson. So you can't keep throwing up that shit in my face. Nigga, that don't matter to me. That don't matter. And I keep telling you that.
You and your fucking whale bitch and all of this fucking shit would not have happened to my life. Would not have happened to my life, Dad.
Why am I here?
Happened to my life?
Why am I here?
Oh my God! Why are you here?
Because you went to jail. You want to blame somebody else? You went to jail.
I didn't ask you to do nothing for me. I didn't even know you existed.
Yeah, but you wanted somebody to do something because you was online crying about somebody to help you get out of jail.
No, and that's not what happened.
Yes, I heard the call with my own ear.
I know, and you don't know what that was all about, and I don't got to discuss that with you either.
Right, but you discussed
because it had nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you to do a motherfucking thing for me. I didn't even know you existed. You for that fucking fat weird bitch.
But you're welcome.
But I'm welcome for what?
You're welcome.
I'm welcome for somebody who constantly tells me when they get an attitude and they can't get their way that they gonna revoke my bond and send me back to jail. Then do it, bitch.
Yeah.
Do it.
You said you gonna call the police on me. I don't play long.
Yeah, because you were assaulting me.
Never. Never.
But there you are.
That's what you do. You try to line people up.
I'm trying to line you up. How can I line you up with your behavior?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
How can I line you up with your behavior?
Go ahead.
You sit here speaking like you're not a grown adult.
Go ahead.
You have to be responsible for your actions and for what you do. Do yourself a favor. The next time you want to come crawling up to me, baby, I'm sorry. You're right. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have listened to you. You were right about everything. I wish I hadn't done this.
You after you just told me you was in cahoots with a nigga who's trying to fuck my life up.
Who's trying to fuck your life up?
The fuck?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Nigga, I'm Jaguar Wright. Who the fuck are you?
Taisha Johnson. That's who I am.
Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are any of you motherfuckers?
Are you?
Including them.
Oh, whatever. But you online big mad about it.
Big mad about what? Who was big mad online? Yeah. When have I been big mad online? Yeah. You just sat here and said I didn't have any smoke for them and to take all of the smoke to them, but now you're sitting here saying that I'm mad. You sound just as stupid as this fucking troll.
You got smoke, but you realize that
I got smoke for what?
Now you realize he really
don't try to understand how I think. You're not that smart.
Oh, right. I ain't that smart.
You're not.
You think so? No.
You're not.
No, when you think
what you're doing right now proves it.
No, you try to control people.
I don't have to control people. I don't have to control people.
That's what it is.
I don't have to control people.
Because I ain't with that fuck shit.
You ain't with what fuck shit? You're with nothing but fuck shit.
I'm with you.
No, no, you was with Naisha for 11 years.
I'm with you now. So
that's fuck shit.
So if I ain't with nothing but fuck shit. So what does that say about
that bitch
you?
is nothing but fuck
I woke
shit.
up in the bed with you.
That fucking dirty, fat, nasty fucking
I
bitch.
Sleep with you. I eat
who
with
fucking
you.
sat there and been stalking you for years.
So how I'm on
that can stop. So all of those things can stop.
That's fine too.
All of those things can stop.
Fine too.
You don't have to do any of it with me, dum dum.
Good. Good.
Because you're sitting here assassinating your character and trying to assassinate mine.
You trying to assassinate mine.
Where did I try to assassinate your character in this broadcast?
First of all,
where?
Because you always have an issue, yo. If you would
an issue with who?
When anybody speaking.
I'm speaking to Messy this morning. I wasn't even talking to you.
You came and got me.
Yes, to show you what they were saying about our family.
And you could have told me that once I was done doing what I was doing.
And what does any of that have to do with how you came in here?
Because I don't care.
Because you don't care about what?
I don't care about what the comments say. I don't care what they say in the comments.
And this is coming from the woman who lives in the comments. All right. This is coming from the woman who went through depression for 2 weeks, and who I had to nurse through depression because of the comments.
And guess what? You told me not to worry about it. So I picked up the energy and not worried about it. I stopped worrying about
it. But then you came in here tripping.
No, you
first thing you did was come in here tripping.
Comments.
Yes, I asked you to pay attention to that. Yeah, I asked you to pay attention to the data.
This is about
See, look what it says. At Lovely Walcott, mission accomplished. Let them know how good a job they did sussing your fucking weak ass out so you could crash out on this show.
Oh, I ain't crashed. I ain't crashed.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Because guess what you just did? Guess what you just did, TJ? You just publicly made it possible for me to say, I don't give no fuck about what you do anymore.
I don't care, Dad.
And take that shit and get the fuck on.
Girl,
go. Go. See, look, mission accomplished. You let the devil. I was in here talking about God. I was in here talking about the Bible. I was in here talking about my walk.
Because
no, you brought the devil in here.
No, because first of all, Messy asked me, and I was talking about how I felt, what my side was, and you started over talking me.
No, I said tell the truth.
I was telling the truth. I was telling the truth.
You haven't told the truth about anything.
Yes, I have.
You have been vague. You have been vague.
Oh my God.
You have been elusive. You have not been fucking honest. We had this conversation last night.
So what's the problem with me?
About your lack of honesty and accountability.
Your lack of honesty.
I've been nothing but honest with you.
All right.
Name me one thing that I lied to you about. Name me one thing I lied to you about.
Guess what?
I can name four bold-faced lies you told me.
You can say that.
And I've chosen to forgive you every time.
Let me tell you this right now in this
moment. I've chosen to forgive you every time.
What I know you lied about. But I ain't
the devil is running all through
but
you.
But I ain't gonna say it because
I'm good.
I don't get down like that.
I'm good.
I don't get down like that.
I'm good.
I don't tell people secrets.
I was talking about my walk with the Lord. I was talking about my walk with the Lord. And then you came in here acting like a whole fucking nut. So do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Do yourself.
I don't tell people secrets.
That's perfectly fine. Keep them. Because aren't you the one that said to me, you know, Jag, you're right. Because you're only as sick as your secrets. I guess you like being sick.
Yeah.
So take your sick ass the fuck on.
Come on.
Take your sick ass the fuck on.
Come on. What else? What else you got?
That's it. I'm good. You see what you did? Me and Messy were having a positive conversation here.
Ain't this a messy channel?
Wow. That's what you got to say?
I mean, because
that's what you got to say?
Going around being messy. I see that's what they do. Everybody's messy.
You lost one today, kid. You lost one.
Hey, guess what? I might lost one, but I gained motherfucking me.
Okay, good. Take it and get the fuck on.
And like I said,
take it and get the fuck on.
If you want to do this, we can.
Take it and get the fuck on. If you want
to do this, we can.
I'm done. I'm done. After this, I'm done saving you. I'm done covering up for you. I'm done protecting you. I'm done. I'm going to let these niggas have you now. Good luck.
I don't give a fuck.
Good luck.
I don't care. The fuck?
See, look, they want you to leave me. This whole thing was staged to piss you off so we would break up. And guess what? You just made it possible. You just made it possible.
You want that break up. I never said that I was leaving. I never said
that. I don't want you.
Okay, that's
no
fine.
More.
That's fine, Jay.
After this, I don't want you no more.
Who the fuck want to play on these kind of games anyway?
Who was playing a game? I was having a conversation with Messy. We were talking about London. We were talking about the Lord. Nigga, I just woke up. Nigga, I just woke up.
2 weeks
Why the
ago.
fuck you talking about old shit? I'm talking about today.
The old shit is coming back up. We talking about Sean.
I'm talking about today.
All right.
Good for you.
All right.
Good for you. You just killed any possibility of a future with me.
Okay.
Because after
And
this,
life goes on.
after this,
And life goes on.
after this,
And life goes on.
I will never fucking trust you again.
Guess what? You didn't from the beginning.
And clearly I had good reason not to.
No, clearly you was influenced by the devil.
I was influenced by the devil.
That man over there, hair flip.
I was influenced by the devil.
Did you let that nigga get in your
I was having a positive conversation on this channel with this woman, and then you fucking came in here acting like a stupid fucking nigga.
No, you said
so go ahead.
You said like you didn't eat. I was minding my business.
To let you know that they were talking about our family members, so you could get the account names, so we could research them and handle fucking business.
Here.
Look, Nyland said, "You got us, TJ. Go. Come get this bitch.
I don't need nobody.
Come get this bitch."
No, we need to tell, what's that, Lou Start to come get your ass.
Really?
Yeah.
You threatening to revoke my bond again?
I said I never will.
Then why are you saying we need to tell Lou Start to come get me?
Shit to me, like the fuck I'm supposed to sit around and let you keep talking shit to me?
So what you doing? Take your fucking stupid ass the fuck on.
Stupid.
Take your stupid ass the fuck on.
Whatever.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. J Polar.
Oh, now I'm J Polar?
Yeah. And I'm bad.
Come on. Give it all. Give them a good show.
You already
give them a good show.
Already did it.
How did I do? What did I do?
You already did it.
I already did what?
You already did it. Not letting me talk.
Not letting you talk? Yeah. Bitch, you're fucking retarded.
Yeah. Obviously, but I ain't that retarded.
Yeah, you are. You're sitting here flaming out online.
No,
the Hunger Games aren't over, baby. They're just getting started. They're just getting started. They're just getting started. Y'all wanted a body to throw on it? Y'all got one. Take her. She crashed out.
Oh, I ain't crashed out.
Yeah, you did.
No.
Yeah, you did. This was stupid.
No, this was stupid.
Everything that you just decided to do here was fucking retarded. And you know what?
No.
Bye.
Oh, that's fine.
Bye.
That's fine. Like the fuck?
Like you're worse than my husband in this moment. You're worse than him.
No.
Because you actually think you're smart. That's the sad part about it.
I know I'm smart.
Really?
I know I'm smart.
You're so smart that you let that fucking con artist stalker piece of shit who runs around raising fucking sexual predators who molested your child.
Okay, and tell us some more. Tell it all.
Who molested your child?
Since you want to
and they all hid it from you.
Okay, and what else?
Wow.
And what else happened?
Wow.
Since we telling everything, and what else happened?
Wow.
And what else happened?
Bye, TJ.
And what else happened, Jag?
Bye,
since
TJ.
You telling everything.
Bye, TJ. Now you can go back to Naisha and y'all can turn her channel into a couple.
I'm not going back to Naisha.
Yeah, you should.
But I don't want to.
That's where you want to be.
That's not where I'm going.
That's where you want to be.
No.
I would have been there. You don't want to be with me.
I'd have been there.
You definitely don't want to be with me.
What else you got?
You can't possibly want to be with me.
What else you got to tell, girl?
You can't possibly.
What else you got to tell?
So go ahead, do your big one. Live from London, TJ fucking crashes and burns.
Hi, burning.
Go ahead.
Not at all.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish selling it.
You finish.
Finish selling it.
You finish.
Finish selling it.
Go ahead.
Do your big one.
Wow. Well, you know, good luck. Because after this moment, you're on your own.
I've been on my own.
Okay.
I was born in this world alone.
Okay, good. What you gonna say next? You'll die alone?
Oh,
You on your own. In this shit, in all this shit, you on your own. You on your own. I'm not helping you anymore.
Okay. And I'm gonna cry.
You will.
No, I won't.
They're gonna make sure of it.
I don't give a fuck about these people on YouTube.
Oh, honey, you don't know what they're about to do to you after this.
I don't care, Jag. I don't care. That's the point I've been telling you for weeks. I don't care about what people say about me.
Really? Then why are you so upset?
Why I'm upset?
Because you don't get upset about things that don't bother you.
I'm upset because what I thought about us.
What about us?
These people on YouTube.
What about us?
Not about these.
What about
on
us?
YouTube.
What about us? If you gave a fuck about us, if you gave a fuck about us, you would have saved all of this fucking bullshit until we clicked off the link. But you decided to do this shit while we're live.
I'm here, baby.
So go ahead. Do your big one.
Yeah.
Do your big one.
Yeah.
If you were really worried about our relationship, you wouldn't have done any of what you just did here now when you know we're live.
If you would have worried about our relationship.
I wasn't talking about our relationship.
No, I'm talking about all before all.
TJ can't put me out of nowhere.
And Jack can't either.
TJ can't put me out of no motherfucking where. Wow. Guess y'all really don't know where we are. You just running around using names. See, I'm here for data. I'm here to collect data and I'm here to collect information. That's why I'm here. Messy, can you do me a favor since TJ is here? Was I discussing our relationship in any way in a negative?
Sweetheart, I'm gonna leave this to you.
No, I'm just saying. I'm asking you to be the stenographer. I'm hoping that you're keeping the minutes. Did you hear me do anything to inflame or enrage my partner?
Me personally, I did not. But she may have some feelings. Some.
Were we not on a completely different energy until she came in this room?
But sweetheart, one of the things that I can't do is I can't stifle my conscience. She can't. TJ feels like she's.
I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just asking you to acknowledge were we not on a completely different wavelength until she came in the room?
Jaguar, I agree. You're correct.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. I'm not asking you to referee. I'm not asking you to be a marriage counselor.
That's why I checked myself. And you want me to talk about the facts? The facts were no. You didn't say anything bad about Teej. You didn't.
Matter of fact, I defended her.
I didn't hear the defense, but I didn't hear you talk about Jaguar. I mean,
no,
TJ.
When they started talking about 36th Street.
No, all I remember is 36th Street and TJ. I think she was trying to protect you. She came online because someone obviously has got some not dirt, but some stuff on you guys. So she came.
Well, it's not stuff. They're collecting random information, stuff that they've gotten off of the background checks that they've run on the both of us. They're sitting there trying to look for something. They're trying to look for a way to string things together. But I just want to be very clear. Up until the point that she got here, I was talking about how I deal with all the hate and vitriol, what my true mission and purpose is. I was sharing Bible scripture and relating it to real time to what's happening now. That's what we were talking about.
And that's what I was talking about.
No, I'm speaking.
Okay.
I'm speaking. I'm speaking.
Go ahead, Jack. Go ahead. You always.
I know you're used to arguing with a whole Park 8.
I'm not trying to argue.
But you are, because I was still talking and you just cut me off again.
No, because when I was talking, you cut me off.
Actually, no, I didn't.
You did. Initially, you did.
You know what, TJ? Wow. I can't begin. You know, this is the sad part about it. We have these great conversations in the backdrop, and then it all goes right out the fucking window the next fucking day.
Now, if you just told me last night, we talked about it.
Did we not have a conversation about you over talking me?
And did we not have
did we not have a conversation?
And you over talking me?
And what was the agreement?
And we both was going to allow each other to be themselves. I'm not as aggressive as you, and I will
really, because you've been nothing but aggressive since you came in this room.
You over talking me.
I wasn't over talking you.
You did not let me finish saying what I had to say.
No, what I did do was challenge you to be honest and transparent about it.
And I was. And you want me to do it in your way. We talked about that last night too.
If you want to go around having temper tantrums at damn near 40 years old, you can do it. You just won't be doing it with me, Toots.
You just not gonna over talk me.
You know what, honey? I'm used to people's inferiority complexes with me. I'm used to it. You are.
No,
that's why you were talking about it last night. That's why you were talking about it last night.
You want. I'm not about to do that.
Go ahead.
I'm not about to
walk into what trap? You already know what it's like with me. Can't nobody stand in front of me. I'm pristine.
Nobody gonna stand in front of you.
Yeah, you do.
I damn sure don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, the fuck I don't.
You're doing it now.
No. I want to be able to express myself just the way that you are.
Well, then express yourself then.
You cut me off. That was the whole point. I was talking. You cut me off. You didn't even know what I was about.
You accused me of setting you up. You accused me of doing all.
You admitted that you allowed.
I didn't admit that I set you up.
Last night.
I never said I set you up.
You said you thought I was the op. What do people do to the op?
What do I do to ops?
What do people do to the op?
I let them handle themselves.
And how were you persuaded to think
Persuaded what?
How were you persuaded? Who got in your head to help you?
All your secret phone conversations with Naisha and you getting up in the middle of the night, running out, drinking with some random man at a fucking hotel. And you doing all of the shit that you do.
Go ahead. And what else I did? Okay.
Throwing temper tantrums, acting a fucking fool. And I've sat here and done nothing but nurture and love and take care of you.
Did you not say that Sean said to you last night? Did you forget what you said online? Did you forget what you said?
No, I don't forget.
Okay, so then what is the issue?
I'm just finding it interesting how you interpreted it.
Facts, babes. Facts.
How am I supposed to interpret it? You tell me that your friend that you trusted told you something about me, right? And then he decided, let's make a plan, right? Because he's protecting you.
You were there for that conversation.
No.
Yeah, you were. When we had the conversation about getting in front of the story that they were about to weave up that was coming from the troll farm before I was able to fully expose him as the head of it, all three of us had a conversation about getting in front of it and you admitting the part that you played in the plot to exploit me. And you did. You did a whole video with him.
It was no plot.
You did a whole video.
I told you in him that from the beginning. And what did he do? Because you was there that night. What did he do? Because you handed over the phone.
Oh, he wore you out.
And I told him the truth. And what did you say last night?
I said I felt bad about it.
Exactly. That's the whole thing.
That doesn't mean that I was setting you up.
What I'm saying is,
me feeling bad about somebody being mentally abusive to you isn't me setting you up.
Listen to what I'm trying to say. Why are you not trying to hear what I have to say? Like, that shit is blowing me.
Run your mouth. Go ahead. I'm quiet. Run your mouth. You want the floor? You got it. Just remember this.
I'm talking about Sean.
Everything that you got to say, you got to live with it.
You made it about you. I'm talking about Sean and what I experienced with Sean and us, and you talking about the troll farm.
First thing you said when you got on here was that I plotted against you. That's what you said. Messy, am I not correct? Did she not get here on this live stream and instantly start accusing me of setting her up? Didn't she say that?
Sweetheart, I cannot take a side right now because I'm here.
I'm not asking you to take a side. I'm just asking you to keep the minutes.
Okay, tell me.
Did she not say that I set her up?
Me personally, I didn't hear that. You have to ask the chat. I didn't hear that. I don't think she'll say that about you. I don't think she'll say that about you. I don't think
you said I was plotting against you.
I said that Sean was, and you allowed it. That is a difference.
Yeah, I didn't get in the way.
But you didn't let me finish either because you've been defensive. Like I'm trying to attack you, but I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm simply saying what's up, what you're talking about.
You weren't talking about what we were talking about.
Me finish.
You changed the subject.
No, I did not.
You did. You changed the subject when you came into the room.
Jay.
Messy just corroborated that we were talking about something completely different until you showed up.
And then you came and told me about what somebody said in the chat.
Yes, I said they were mentioning our family members. I asked you to come collect the data.
Did you not tell me, look at the data? The chat is what people let you know how things are being said, yada, yada, yada. Right? Right?
You love making people's day.
No. Hey. Is that not true?
Is what not true? I didn't understand the question.
What you told me about the chat.
What about the chat?
Chat is where you get to know that people, who people are, what they know,
how to study. Right. It's data.
Okay.
I've always said that.
All right. So you come and tell me what was said in the chat.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
To focus on that.
Right. And the focus is who you said was the head of all of this.
Adrian is the head of the troll.
Okay. And that's who I was talking about.
No, you said me and your and your friend did this to me. That's what you said. You and your friend did this to me.
Initially, was that not the energy?
No, it wasn't the energy for me.
It transpired.
I let him do his thing.
Exactly.
And guess what? If you were true, it would have came up.
Hold on. Listen, the same way you told him about the Denai and Kane situation. I understand all that. See, you're not letting me finish because you're being defensive. Like I'm trying to attack you. I'm on your side.
You came in here attacking me.
No, I did not. You called me from out of there.
I'm just glad this is a live stream because I hope you go back and listen to it later.
Okay, that's fine. But I'm trying to talk about
for your own self.
About. Not for myself. I don't.
You really need to go back and listen.
For what? For what?
You need to catch the replay of this video.
For what? Because if we
got the floor, I'm done.
If we calling a spade,
you got the floor.
If he's a hit of the troll farm, that means he been setting shit off before I even came into the picture.
Yeah.
That's my whole point of what I'm trying to say to you. But you're being defensive. Like, yo,
you said you and your friend were setting me up. You said you and your friend did this to me.
Okay.
I didn't do shit.
You allowed it.
How is
because you just said it.
How was me not getting in the way of his evil plans setting you up?
Because you didn't tell me. Yo, when I asked you, you told me to trust him.
Yeah, I did.
Right. But you knew what he was about.
Yeah.
So what does that say about you?
That says that I'm smart as fuck.
Oh, okay. Says other things too.
Like what?
Says other things.
Like what? Why are you walking away? You wanted the fucking floor. You got it.
I don't want the floor. I don't want the floor.
You said you wanted to talk, so talk.
No, because when I wanted to talk, you cut me off. So I'm good.
That's a cop out.
No,
it really is.
No, it's called protecting my energy.
Protecting your energy.
Yeah, I don't know.
So much for protecting mine. You the one that came in here with this weak ass shit.
You saw me in here.
Yeah, to look at the chat. Not to sit here and act a fucking fool, show people how weak-minded you are, how insecure you are, and how fucking paranoid you are.
Because I already knew what your friend was about, and you told me to trust him. Now I'm weak-minded.
I also asked you to trust me, and you didn't.
All right. You know why it was hard? Because I went. One lesson, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be very real, that I learned from all of.
Make sure they can hear you.
Okay. The one lesson that I learned, and I'm gonna be 100. Never go against yourself. And I'm not even mad about how shit went down. I'm not even mad with you. I just want to be honest about some shit.
Then be honest.
It. And I was
about everything.
And I was trying to be, and you cut me off. You didn't hear me out. You didn't even let me go and say, because you're so used to people trying to hurt you, manipulate you, shit on you. We talk about this all the time. I see this in your real life. I would never get on here and do that. And like, even
that's what you just did.
No, because you overtalked me. You overtalked me because you were being defensive.
And what did that do to you?
It triggered me because we
triggered you how?
Because we just talked about it and we came to a meeting of the mind that we were going to respect each other for who they are. And then you turn around, you did it to me this
I
morning.
did what?
Overtalk me. Not let me
overtalked you how? What did I say?
You didn't let me finish.
What did I say?
You didn't let
when
me
I
finish.
overtalked you, what did I say? I'm gonna tell you something right now. The hardest fucking thing in the world for a human being like me to do is sit around dealing with people that aren't as smart as me and have to sit back and wait and watch them flail around in their ignorance until they finally fucking figure it out. It's fucking annoying. It's the most annoying thing in the goddamn world. To sit there and watch little brains run around trying to outthink me. And when I tell them the truth, and when I tell them what's there, and they don't want to believe it and accept it, they run hard and they do this and they do that. And then when they're wrong and everything blows up in their face, everybody wants to come back to fuck to me.
I never.
Yeah, you did. You ran away 8 times.
I never ran away.
Let's be honest.
I said I was leaving.
Let's be honest.
Ran away.
You packed up your shit and you left.
Yeah, no, I didn't leave. Where did I go? I didn't leave.
Outside.
I went outside.
Because you was waiting on a check so you could leave.
Oh, no, that's not true. I told you I wasn't leaving. I told you I wasn't leaving. I'll leave when I get ready. That's what I said. And then I told you that I didn't want to leave because I believed in us and I wanted to work it out.
I can't see how you want to stay.
So, like, that's not
I can't
true.
see how you want to stay.
I never ran away anyway. Because I still love you. It regardless to the fucked up shit. Nobody is perfect.
What fucked up shit?
Oh,
what fucked up thing have I done to you?
Okay.
What fucked up thing have I done to you? No, please. We're being honest. This is fucking amazing. Like, no matter how tragic this whole moment is right now, I want to state for the record that this is probably one of the most amazing moments that has ever happened in a real relationship online. This is brilliant.
Mm-hmm. I hear you,
This is a total documentation of how relationships break down because of insecurity and lack of faith in God.
Mm.
It's a brilliant case for this. You got one partner sitting in here talking about her belief in God, talking about her true mission, talking about how she actually sees things and feels things. And then you have another partner coming here completely filled with emotion and
if you
I wasn't finished my statement.
My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Completely filled with emotion, anger, and misplaced aggression. Let's be clear about this. God works in his way. The devil works in his way. We've had this conversation on several occasions, have we not, TJ? Yeah. And it doesn't matter what the circumstance is or what the conversation is or what's on the table. The only thing that matters is how you choose to deal with it. That's it. No matter how good, how bad. The choice in how you deal with it is what matters most. Right? We've had this conversation, right? Anything that comes in your body, in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit, that is based around confusion, fear, insecurity, low self-esteem, those are all tricks and tools of the devil. That's how he operates.
Sweetheart, Thomas is saying New Mexico know where you guys are at. I'm like, sorry to interrupt, but Thomas Stokes says New Mexico is watching Teej. Jaguar Wright is giving your location out. You better run. That's some hype shit, right? I hope you the guys are in New Mexico. What is?
The thing is the reason why they're saying that is because TJ missed traffic court last week and has a bench warrant for a $50 ticket. I, with all of my extensive knowledge of the criminal justice system and penal codes in the United States, then they're not going to be coming to extradite her and arrest her for a $50 traffic ticket.
I already talked to them. That's who I was on the phone with.
Okay. She already talked to the court, see?
I think at this point, when you guys stick together, that's how you guys are going to get close together, because of everything that you guys have spoken about. I just had to say one sentence and you guys came back together. Listen, you need to realize that regardless of what you're going through, you guys have the same enemy right now. You need to just stay together regardless of whatever, because you guys came together. It was so quick.
We don't have to listen to me. We don't even,
you guys came like that.
We don't even have to stay together. We all have the same enemy, and he is called Lucifer.
Facts. And Judas.
You feel me? We all have the same enemy. Even the people in this chat that's hating on me right now, that's their enemy.
Oh, wait. I want to say thank you to Teej for speaking on my channel with all 100 subscribers. But you guys, listen, I know what time it is. You guys are all loved up. You have a little sweethearts, what we were able to see is a little bit of a tiff, but they're going to get together and they're going to be kissing each other and loving it. You get me? These sweethearts.
I don't want her touching on me.
Now they're going to be loving on each other. They're going to be loving each other.
Now when she filled with the devil, listen to me, when that woman is filled with the devil, I get to moving around.
Oh Lord.
Nah, I know what time it is. Listen, I wish I was treasonous and decided to charge people to do a reading. I have this intuitive part. No, seriously, I have this intuitive part of me which knows what time it is. It was great. People were able to see real life. You guys had your little back and forth. But listen, Teej, don't stifle your conscience. You let yourself out. People appreciated you for being you right now. But you two are really cute and tight together. That's an absolute fact. And the fact is, Teej, do you want Jaguar to continue to talk about Triple D?
I honestly, that Triple D situation doesn't bother me. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not that type of person. Honestly, that girl is a child to me. She's young.
Right.
And she made some poor choices in her life. If you're gonna be her friend, be her friend. If you want to help her out, help her out. I'm not insecure about her friendship. What makes me insecure is who I'm in a relationship with. If they're not securing me in the relationship, nobody else matter. If I'm rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. That's it. I don't give a fuck about a Tron farm. I don't give
You
a fuck
got a
about a
real one
farm
right
baby
there,
day.
Jaguar.
I don't give a fuck about a
sweetheart.
King. I don't give a fuck about a Naisha, a Goomba, a Nikki. No fucking body. If it's me and you, let's rock it out. That shit don't matter to me. If you're gonna help her, help her. The same way we decided to help Naisha and the kids until they move. It's the same energy.
Right.
That shit don't matter to me.
How do you feel about that, Jag? She's putting out a heart to you, saying that she's all for you. Everything is a connotation and synonymous of you.
Now,
Jag?
my response to that should probably be no comment. And the reason why,
sweetheart, you gotta be real.
Well, the reason why I say that, why that should be my response, is because for me to be honest would be maybe a lot more telling that I want to be online.
I hear that, but you know how we.
But let me say this,
over here.
And TJ can confirm it. I belong to everyone and no one. Of course I do.
Teej, do you feel like you've risked it all for Jag? Risked?
I wouldn't say a risk, because one, like I stated, we control no one. We just experience people in life, and we have to accept people for who they are.
Right.
Did I know that Naisha was going to strip me from everything? No, but I had to look at it in another light. My relationship with Naisha was already over before I got here, and I am a firm believer in God. And you know, sometimes you gotta hit rock bottom just to learn some lessons, and I learned a lot of lessons. A lot of lessons. So will I say that I risked it all? Did I take a chance? Absolutely, I took a chance.
Is it worth it, do you think?
Is it worth it? Yes. Yes. And the reason why I say it's worth it is for myself. This has been a lot of growing pains for me. And like the whole thing, that's why I say I don't care about the YouTube and stuff being exposed and all that stuff, because it was a part of my life that I hid. It was a part of my life that I hid from everybody. So I always see the good in everything. And I'm a firm believer that God don't bring you to nothing that you can't handle. Is that tobacco?
In the fucking buttermilk pie.
So regardless to, if it doesn't work out with me and Jack, that's fine. That's fine too, because God gave us a way of escape. So me leaving Naisha, that was in the work anyway. And me coming with Jag, and if that was justice, if that was my karma for the things that I allowed in my life, so be it. That's not who I am. That's not where I'm stuck at. You get what I'm saying? So life goes on.
You shouldn't have.
I'm just real, baby.
No, you stuck it on there. You know what you did. You stuck it on Teej, and she didn't know what to do with herself.
I am what I am. You know, I tell people all the time, I'm 46 years old now. I'm too old to change. You know, I am what I am.
But that sexual energy in the future, you have to try and harness it, sweetheart, because that sexual energy will get you in trouble.
The funny thing is this. Everybody talks about my troubles, but nobody actually goes back and studies the DNA of these so-called troubles. And I wish I could talk more about it, but I got an open case. And for my lawyer's benefit in defending me, I just can't say certain things. But what I will say is the beginning of my trouble started when a video I did with real life street stars hit 1 million views in 3 weeks. With all kinds of truths that have not been checked or challenged in any way, shape, or form. And since that interview, investigations have been levied with the FBI against every entertainer that I spoke about in that video, which nobody is talking about. All they're talking about is all this bullshit. Nobody's talking about the fact that Honeycombs is going to be indicted next year. And I'm telling you, that is real in the name of Jesus Christ.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
I'm telling you, if the meeting that I have coming up in 6 weeks goes well, Sean Carter will be being indicted right along with him in the name of Jesus. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett will answer for all of their crimes against children. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union will answer for all of their troubles that they've done to small children with all of these phony charges and all of these hospitalizations is emboldened me because of the way my mind works. I'm a skip to the end kind of girl. I don't really enjoy listening to people speak self-defeated language in my presence.
I hear that.
I really don't do well with listening to people that I love acknowledge the negative before the positives. I don't do it. Like what you hear with me and Teej, what we go through in the background, I don't know how many times I have to tell her, yo, why are you looking for a problem where there isn't one?
First of all, even in the background, we don't even talk like this. We don't even have back and forth. Like we talk. Our conversations are way calmer than what was just displayed.
That's no, there's real love here.
That's facts. But that's very rare
right now.
That's rare.
Anybody who tries to hustle their way into my algorithm without earning it, I got a problem with. I got a problem with. Like, let's acknowledge this fact. The second that TJ decided to disclose to her ex that we were having an intimate relationship and she didn't know when she was coming home, and that bitch told her, I'm running to the blogs immediately, and did. Like literally within 12 hours, TJ told her about us.
It was less than 12 hours when all that shit went down. It was less than 12 hours.
It's not about that. It's about the quality of content that's held on the platform. I mean, I was in the middle of a sentence, but she interrupted me, so I let her finish.
No, I was saying, you said it in 12 hours. I was saying it was less than, and she hopped on it immediately. For real. She hopped on that within like, what, 5-6 hours? She hopped on it. Because I told her, and then we went on to do what we were doing, and then we got up like, what, 5? And it was already there. She had jumped in Danny's chat already. But we didn't know. We had put the phones and all that stuff down.
It was a coordinated attack that was organized and coordinated by Adrian and Michael. She was already planning to do this.
Phone. And then where I told you I was making calls.
Why did you leave the phone?
Because you told me to come here.
Okay.
I was in the I can't.
You be doing shit.
Yeah, handling business.
You be doing shit.
And making coffee.
And I appreciate the coffee. You brought me coffee, and then you brought hell with you.
That's part of being with you. You bring hell. You bring hell.
I just want to know how many sips of that coffee you had before you walked in this room. Because you
made me gulp it.
That's espresso.
Yeah. I gulped it after I came in.
And you took that like Popeye. You ate the spinach and you started trying to tear up the joint.
Just because you're the loudest person in the room don't mean that you're the smartest.
I'm not. The time. You were the loudest person in the room just a couple minutes ago.
Just because you can articulate words faster, quicker, or clever, or witty, or whatever, doesn't mean that the person that you around are dumb. Some people sit back and observe things. And just because I don't speak things out loud, like I said, this is a lesson for me. This was a test for me. Had nothing to do with you, Sean, King, Naisha, because this is about my life. About my life. Me being quiet doesn't mean I didn't know. It just means like, okay, Ty, what do you need to gain from this to make your life better?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what she just said. Are you not listening?
Yeah, now I lost it here because we were saying something else and then you interrupted me and then you started on this.
No, because she just said I wasn't dumb. You get what I'm saying? Because you said,
And I said,
just because I don't.
That's what I said. I said,
right. Just because. What you just said, you called me stupid. You get what I'm
what
saying?
you were doing was stupid.
No, but you called me stupid.
What you were doing was stupid.
Okay, you called me stupid. You don't let me finish.
Okay.
You overtalked me. And in this case, what it looks like that I'm weak. You have to be a strong person to take hits, to take blows, to be embarrassed, to be humiliated, to cry, to do all those things. When, like I told you, my mind ain't weak because I lost that mind and God gave it back to me. I relearned how to walk, how to talk, how to run, how to hold a cup. You seen my struggles. You was with me. You seen them. So weak, I ain't. Just because I'm not aggressive doesn't mean I'm weak. A strong person takes a lot of hits, nigga, and get back up. You fall 7 times, you get up and you stand up straight the 8th time. So weak, I ain't it. I'm just quiet. I'm observing. I'm paying attention. I was in a relationship for 11 years. A lot of fuck shit I let go on. Now it's out in the light. Okay, so Ty, what are you gonna do now?
So you was asleep on the job for 11 years, but you awake with me, huh?
I ain't had no choice but to get on my motherfucking feet.
You fucking right.
And that's what it is.
You fucking right. Why don't you tell people what really intimidates you about me?
Oh, what intimidates
me? Be honest.
No, what intimidates me is that you don't allow me to speak. And I told you that has been a trigger for me from being a kid. You get what I'm saying? People over talking me, people not allowing me to express myself, people trying to tell me what I am, who I am, how I need to do, what I need to do, and you exhibit that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not intimidated. I'm just saying you're triggering me.
Okay. Now I want to ask you this. Let's talk about this. No, let's break this down. This is perfect. Relationship 101 on the Messy Channel live from London. Relationship 101. You just said that the way I am triggers you because of the way people have treated you all of your life since you were a child, correct? Are any of those people me?
No. However,
okay, stop.
Okay.
No,
stop.
Right,
come on, let's go. Go ahead.
Just one word answers.
Okay. All right. No. Go ahead.
Are any of those people me?
I said no twice. Go ahead.
Am I any of those people?
Nope.
Have I behaved with you like any of those people have behaved with you?
Yes.
How?
Just prime example what I told you what my triggers were, and yet you continue to push. You continue to push on that button.
Okay, once again. Basically, God damn it, TJ. Oh, stop. You're a fucking disaster.
Yeah, you always say that. Go ahead.
Now, like I was saying, yeah, because you want to sit here and fucking burn me down.
No, I don't.
Now, like I was saying,
cherry fell off. You always put dubs on things.
Once again.
Go ahead.
And I can't put dubs on a tire that don't fucking fit it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, you did. Because you just said I'm trying to burn you down and the cherry fell off.
I can't put dubs on a tire that can't fit it.
Come on, Jaguar. That's your energy you in. So go ahead, finish. Finish saying what you got to say. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting for you to finish saying go ahead again.
Because you're talking about something that has nothing to do with the conversation, but go ahead.
Like I was saying.
Go ahead. Finish. Finish me. Go ahead.
Everything that you say I do to trigger you comes from something in your past. Your past. I trigger you because of what happened to you before me. Now, let me be clear on this, and let me say this with all of these people present. Thank you for being my witnesses. Whoever the fuck you grew up with, whoever was in your family, whoever you was in a love relationship with, whoever you was cool with, whoever you was friends with, ain't none of those motherfuckers me. And they'll never be me. You can't compare me to people who abandoned you for drugs. You can't compare me to people who left you on your own to be a teen mom. You can't compare me to people who lied to you, manipulated you, took advantage of you, ran afoul of you, and then abandoned you. You can't compare me to any of those people.
Okay.
Because I ain't that nigga.
That's
So,
right. No,
I'm finished. I'm finishing.
Because I never said that you were those people. But if I entrusted you with something where it is my weakness or it is a soft spot and you push on it, that shit, what does that say?
That says that you allow your feelings to control your mind. That means that you live in your emotions. That means that whatever happened to you 20, 30 years ago is still relevant now. That's what it means. Feelings and emotions are unstable.
Absolutely.
You can love somebody in the morning, like them in the afternoon, hate them just before dinner, think they okay by dessert, be in love with them, and then wake up and realize they ain't put out the trash and you're cussing them out the next morning. Those are emotions. And they happen in everyone's life and in everyone's relationship. Can you trust something that's that fucking unstable? You're emotional. That's your fucking weakness. You're a slave to your emotions. And then you presume to put the responsibility for your feelings on me. I ain't do none of that shit to you.
But you put yours on me.
No, I don't.
You did.
No, I do not.
Yes, you did.
No, I do not.
All right.
What emotions I put on you?
That I was out to get you.
That I was out to get you.
No, that I was out.
So those were my emotions or those were my speculations? A speculation isn't an emotion. It's an evidence. It's evidence of an intelligent mind operating.
Like, why are you yelling? Like, seriously, why are you yelling? Why, if we're having a conversation, why are you yelling?
If you actually want to have a productive relationship with anyone, fuck whether or not it's me or not. Okay. If you want to have a productive relationship with anyone, you have to give that person a clean slate.
Absolutely. And did you give me
you
one?
Have to.
Did you give me one?
Yes, I gave you one.
How? If you allow
how you actually said that out loud.
Okay. How did
you stood right there and you did what? Just a few weeks ago, you stood right there and did what?
I erased your
No, you didn't erase them standing there in my face.
No,
you did it behind my back.
I did on my phone. That was my
And then
phone.
when I asked you about it,
because I didn't want to be confrontational.
Stop trying to explain it away. Let's just talk about the fact.
It's true. I did lie about it because I didn't want to be confrontational.
And then you did what after you lied about it? And I told you that I knew you were lying. What did you try to do then next?
I don't remember. It's been a lot of shit.
Oh wow, you don't remember?
No, I don't remember. What
I remember vividly.
No, you called Sean. And then Sean asked me, why did I do that? And then Sean tried to mediate between you and I.
Actually, no, that's not what happened.
Yes, it is, because I was outside.
No, that's not what happened.
Yes, it is.
No, TJ, it's not what happened.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That is what happened.
TJ, you took those messages.
And I deleted them.
Why are you over-talking me?
I'm not over-talking.
I was speaking.
No, you're trying to flip this whole
I'm trying to flip what?
Yeah, you are.
It sounds like you're trying to stop me from saying what happened.
No, I'm not. I already said what happened. I deleted the messages.
You didn't say what happened.
And I told you I lied about it.
No, you're being vague.
I'm not being vague.
You're being vague.
I deleted the messages of me and
I would like to be able to speak.
Like, girl,
I would like to be able to speak without being interrupted.
And record it. And put online.
I would like to be able to speak without being interrupted. Sounds like you in your feelings about what I got to say. Sounds like you're a little emotional about what I got to say.
You think I'm dumb? I already knew what you was trying to do. That's why I deleted.
What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? What don't you want people to hear? What don't you want people to hear?
I went through in my past relationship.
I wasn't talking about your past relationship. We're talking about this.
That's what the messages were. So you're trying to make it seem like I'm a liar and all that stuff. That's what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to make it seem.
Yeah. I deleted the messages.
I don't have to prove a fact.
What you was on. Okay.
I don't have to prove a fact.
And guess what? When you defended some things,
but you trying to say seemed is like you're trying to take away what you did.
Well, I lied. Okay, and I lied about it.
No big deal.
First of all, that was weeks ago, but
no big deal.
Like you don't want it to be a big deal that you let Sean do what he did.
What are you talking about?
Come on.
What are you talking about?
Come on.
What are you talking about? Are you done? So I can actually speak without being interrupted and talked over?
Go ahead.
We recorded conversations with Naisha where she admitted things. She admitted to being an abusive parent. She admitted to the molestation that happened in the home. She admitted to using you. She admitted to not being a gay woman and only posing to be gay to get you to take care of her. We had her whole card exposed.
Bloody hell.
She admitted everything. And you erased them, TJ. We could have shut this bitch down a month ago. She wouldn't have even been able to start a channel. She wouldn't have wanted to come outside because she admitted all those things herself. Just like we didn't get it on recording when she sat there and said, nanny, nanny, boo, boo, that's why your son is dead. That didn't come out. You erased it.
No, first of all, we didn't record it.
I'm not talking about her making fun of my son being dead. I'm talking about all of the shit that she admitted that she's now trying to flip with Adrian and Michael to spin it and turn it on you. Please stop it. Please stop it. Stop interrupting me.
You already got it out. And
stop interrupting me.
You got it out. And the point of why
you're interrupting me.
Because I'm bringing you home. Because like you said, let's get to the end of it. Because you're talking about all the minutes.
Like I was saying.
Everybody already know.
Ain't it funny how you always got to interrupt me when I get to telling shit for what it really is?
You already said it. How long are you going to beat the dead horse?
Once again.
Let's move on to the reason on why.
Get your fingers out my face.
You already did your fingers.
Get your fingers out my face.
Come on. Stop. Please, Jack. Stop. Because if you're going to have my finger is not in your face. So
wow. Wow.
My finger is right here. So don't do that.
Wow.
Don't do that.
Can I finish now?
Don't do that.
Can I finish now? Can I finish telling the truth?
You already did.
No, I'm not done.
All right.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
There's more to the story. That bitch admitted to being a fucking monster, admitted to trying to run you over with that car. That bitch admitted to every fucking nasty fucking thing that she did in all of those recordings. And you erased them behind my back. Even though we agreed that we would talk about all of the recordings and before deleting anything, we would agree on it first. And you broke your word once again.
No.
Oh my God.
No, that agreement didn't come until after I deleted it. Yes.
No, it came before.
Yes. No.
All right, whatever. Can I finish now?
No, because
all right, you're right. You're right. You're right. You want to be right? You're right. I'd like to finish.
I don't want to be right.
Are you right? I'd like to finish.
I don't want to be right or wrong. I want the truth to be out there. We didn't make an agreement until I deleted that, until you explained to me what you were doing. Initially, like I said, it was the more thing that I was fighting through that I felt through with Naisha and those recordings and all of that. And hearing that shit out loud from what I allowed, it wasn't just about Naisha. It was about me too, what I allowed in the relationship. And to hear it out loud, it put things in a different perspective. And I did not want it to be out loud on YouTube about my family matter, about the things that I endured in my past relationship. That's why I deleted it. And at that time,
can I please have a punch?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
And at that time, I was upset because I didn't understand what was going on. Is it y'all trying to get me, or are we trying to get Naisha? I'm trying to understand what's going on because I felt like I was left in the dark. And I did not want to be exposed in a fucked up manner because my intent was nothing but to help you. That's it.
Yeah, but that wasn't Naisha's intent.
Okay, but that don't have anything to do with me.
And she is involved in this because of you. And so once again, like I was saying, you went behind my back. You deleted the recordings that would have exonerated you and implicated her for being the nasty piece of shit that she actually fucking is. And then when I went to go look for the recordings, I asked you where they were. You looked at me and said, oh, they should be there. Oh, I said, no, I'm looking. I'm looking. I have a photographic memory. I remember exactly how we had these done, how I had them labeled. They're gone. And you looked at me and said, no, they should be there. Right. And then you walked out of the room and then you came back. And I said, you deleted these. And you said, no. Well, I deleted a couple, but I didn't delete those. And then I started playing them one for one. And I said, tell me something. Why are all of the recordings with you and Naisha gone? Well, I must have erased the wrong ones. Oh, I'm sorry. And I looked at you and I said, don't fucking play with me. Don't fucking play with me. Do not insult my intelligence. Tell me why you done it. Well, no, I didn't do it on purpose. You sat there and you played in my excuse me. No, let me finish.
No, because I did not. I honestly, I didn't mean to delete all of them. Honestly, I didn't know I had deleted.
That's funny because those were the only ones that were deleted.
No,
the ones that you didn't like.
No. First of all, I didn't listen to them. I deleted them that night before you even asked me, and I told you that.
Yeah. Once again, you keep trying to go back and explain why you went behind my back, deleted. Why are you cutting me off?
Guess what?
Stop cutting me off.
I'm never gonna feel bad.
Stop cutting me off.
I'm never gonna.
Stop cutting me off.
I'm never gonna feel bad.
Wow.
Like I had to do something that I thought.
You know, you just sat up here and complained about how you don't like being cut off, and yet you keep cutting me off.
Keep doing it.
You fucking hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite.
Be quiet.
Okay, be quiet. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish saying what you gotta say.
Stop being rude.
All right. You got a nerve. You've been rude to me off and on throughout this whole conversation.
Once again.
Go ahead, finish.
You always do this. You always play this fucking stupid game. As if you can stop me.
I ain't trying to stop you, but
you can't stop me.
Guess what? I ain't gonna stop you, but
can't nobody stop me.
I don't want to stop you, but I'm gonna tell the truth. And my part,
that's funny.
I'm not about to let you.
You seem to forget about the truth when it's convenient.
No, so do you.
Really? How?
So do you.
What lie have I told you?
Guess what?
What lie have I ever told you?
Guess what?
Let's hear it.
Guess what? I still would do because I don't get down like that.
Good. Well, then that's you.
Yep.
I'm me.
Yep.
Isn't that what you said that we talked about last night, to respect each other for who each other is?
And guess what? That's who I am.
Well, then live up to that right now.
Yep.
Stand 10 toes down on that right now. Respect me for who the fuck I am right now.
Go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
We have to learn how to respect each other for who each other is.
You respecting me because you want me to do certain things that I don't agree with.
Anyway, like I was saying, she sat in my face and played in my face for 5 minutes, pretending like she didn't know what she done.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her, don't ever fucking do that. Don't ever fucking look me in my face and tell me a bold-faced motherfucking lie. And then she finally admitted it. I was enraged. I was livid. And I didn't want nothing to do with her because I don't like liars in my life. I was married to a man that did nothing but lie to me.
Oh.
And I'm still married to a man that did nothing but lie to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not interested in having that back in my life again. Somebody that can look in my face and tell me a bold-faced motherfucking lie and not give a fuck. Because the truth is, you didn't record. You didn't delete those recordings because of how it made Naisha look. I just said that. Because you're not listening to what I just admitted.
Once
again, I'm speaking.
Oh my gosh. Because
I'm speaking.
Are you listening?
You fucking disrespectful motherfucker.
You
gonna sit here and keep cutting me off?
No, because I already stated why I did that. It wasn't about Naisha, it was about me.
Doesn't
I already
matter.
stated that.
Doesn't matter.
So are you listening to
Yeah,
me?
I heard what you said, and now I'm saying what I'm saying.
So you're saying it over. Can we move on to the next section of the
motherfucker? I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
So now you want to talk shit to me? Like now you
keep cutting me off.
Like, because you're not listening. That's not how conversation goes.
Actually,
I already acknowledged that. I acknowledged.
I don't give no fuck what you acknowledge. I'm saying what I'm saying.
Now you want to make content. Let's make content. Go ahead. Finish making your content. Go ahead.
Fucking hypocrite.
Go ahead. You are. Go ahead.
How?
Go ahead.
Now, just because you did that, I'm going to keep it a buck. Because I told you after this shit show, I ain't protecting you no more. You're on your fucking own in it.
It's nothing for me to protect. But let's be
like
honest,
I was saying.
The shit that you told me. The shit that you told me.
What shit did I tell you? What shit did I tell you?
You doing this for content.
Come on.
You doing this?
Come on, do your big one.
Oh no. I don't,
this is your big one.
I don't get down like that. I don't have to go online.
Okay, can I finish speaking now? Can I finish speaking now? Can I finish? Go ahead, run off like you normally do.
No, I'm about to go make you some more coffee.
All right, bye.
But I'm not about to do that.
Bye.
I don't do
that.
But I'm gonna tell you like this.
I'm gonna finish speaking.
You believe in God.
I'm gonna finish speaking.
Just know.
I'm gonna finish speaking.
The same that God hear about you and everybody else,
okay,
He hear about me. And
what the fuck is you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking
Go
about.
get you some coffee.
You know
like bye. Because I'm about to say what I gotta say, and now I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck.
And guess what?
I ain't sparing no expense now.
Go ahead, say it in my face. Why I gotta walk away?
Go get you some coffee.
Why I gotta walk away?
I would rather you walk away so I could speak without being interrupted.
Why I gotta walk away? Because you so big, then do it in my face. Instead of having your little bitch ass boy do it for you. Do it in my face.
Who's my bitch ass boy?
Sean.
So now I have him attacking you?
You did.
How?
Because you already admitted it. You already admitted it. I don't understand why.
I admitted what? That I asked him to attack you? I never said that.
Yes, you did. You already.
I never asked him to do anything.
Excuse me.
I didn't ask him to do anything.
Okay. You agreed to it.
No, I didn't agree to anything. I just didn't stand in the way.
That's my whole point. That's the whole point, Jack.
That's all.
That's the whole point.
And
the same way, you didn't stand away, but with all that shit they was talking to me about you off scenes, behind scenes,
okay,
and all of that, and I came down to help.
What the fuck does any of this shit got to do with what I'm talking about? You lying to me.
This is where it all started.
You lying to me.
Okay, about me lying, and your friends lied, and you lied.
When did I lie?
Everybody lied.
What did I lie about?
Everybody lied.
What did I lie about?
Everybody lied. But
what did I lie about?
Guess what? I lied.
What did I lie about?
To try to protect.
Please, for the record,
my family.
Give me one lie I told you.
Everybody lied.
What lie have I told you?
Lied.
What lie have I told you? Come on. What's the lie?
Everybody lied.
What's the lie?
The shit that you told Sean.
What did I tell Sean?
Shit that you didn't admit.
What shit? Like what?
That Sean is saying.
Like what?
Some of it got proof.
Can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you stop with this weak ass fucking shit? Call the lie. Call the lie.
Everybody lied.
Call the lie.
Everybody lied.
Because I'm telling people what you lied about.
Everybody
what did I lie about?
Guess what?
What did I lie about? What did I lie about?
You won't set me up.
Call the lie.
You won't set me up.
Call the lie.
You won't set me up.
Call it out.
Guess what? Because I don't get down like
what did I lie to you about? Why can't you say it? You can say all this other goofy ass fucking shit. What did I lie about?
Guess what?
What did I lie to you about?
The difference between you and I can talk about my life. And I can admit what I lied about. The things that
what did I lie about?
No, why you want me to tell you what you lied about? You know what
I'm saying what you lied to me about.
Right.
So what did I lie to you about, darling?
I'm not immature like that.
Motherfucker, if you gonna call me a liar, then call the lie.
Go ahead. I don't do tick for tat. So go
you
ahead.
just sat here and said I was a liar. What's the lie?
Go ahead.
What's the lie? What lie have I told you?
Go ahead, Dad. I vowed to you that I never would.
No,
so go ahead.
What lie have I told you?
Ahead. Do your big one.
What lie have I told you?
Go ahead. Tell my lies. Go ahead. Tell them all.
I'm talking about one thing. You talking about all this other shit and you can't even call anything out directly.
Because I'm not doing that.
So then why would you say it?
I'm not doing that.
No, what was the purpose? What was the purpose in calling me a liar? If you're not going to tell the lie.
Because loyalty don't do that.
Loyalty don't do that. Oh, please don't be loyal. Because you sure as fuck wasn't loyal when I told you keep that bitch out of our fucking business, and you fucking told her anyway. That wasn't loyalty. That wasn't no kind of loyalty.
My loyalty was to Naisha at that time. And your loyalty was to Sean and King at that time.
My loyalty was to God.
Okay. And if God is in this, God is in this.
God is controlling all of this.
God is in this.
God is controlling all of this.
God is in this.
God controls everything. What, you disagree?
Oh yeah. And oh yeah, absolutely. That's why.
So once again, what's the lie?
That's why I said
what's the lie?
And all of that.
What's the lie?
I see God in everything. But here's the difference.
What's the lie?
Here's the difference between
Can you stop deflecting?
No, I ain't deflecting.
If you're gonna call me a liar, call out the lie.
I ain't gonna do it. So go ahead and do you. I'm gonna sit here and listen.
Call it out. What I lie to you about? We're all listening, TJ. People want to hear you talk so much. Talk now. You call me a liar. What's the lie? You called me a liar. What did I lie to you about? Huh? What lie have I told you? Come on. Everybody wants to hear.
She's loyal to you, Jag. You know, she doesn't want to put you out on Front Street like that.
She doesn't want to put me out on Front Street. Baby, I put myself out on Front Street. I put myself out on Front Street.
I think she's got more to say about that, though.
More to say about what? I'd like to hear her say it.
Yeah.
It's very nice to want to be able to have complete control of your narrative on the internet.
I never have.
It would be beautiful. It would be beautiful if you could conduct your life online without other people having control of your narrative. Unfortunately, that's just not a fucking reality. It's not a reality.
But what I wanted to say to you,
let me finish.
Yeah,
let me finish, Nessie.
Yeah.
The second that you choose to allow yourself to be interjected into these apps, you have lost total control of your narrative.
Yes.
So it's nice that you want to handle things a certain way. And it's nice that you want things to be this way, but that's just not how the internet works. That's like me going into county jail saying, I don't want to get into any fights. I don't want to get into any arguments. I want to be able to make store and I want to do it this way. Yeah, that's real cute until that fucking 8-pound gorilla starts breathing up on your neck talking about, I want your tray. That's you too.
All right.
It's a fairy tale, what you want. It's a fairy tale, what you're looking for. And if you really wanted to have control of your narrative or at least a better handle on it, then you should have listened to me from jump. It didn't matter what the fuck they were doing. The only thing that mattered is what we were doing.
Okay.
And you broke team. Let me finish.
No, you're the one who said about the essay. Not, you're the one.
I'm talking about how you got injected into YouTube. Period. Because everything that's happened after that comes from that one action.
You're right. Jumping in YouTube, period. I should have stayed in the bushes.
Period.
I should have stayed in the bushes.
And you shouldn't have been so quick to be honest with your very dishonest partner in your very immoral relationship. You decided to have a crisis of conscience when you're with Jaguar Wright?
No, period. I talk to people. You heard
sweetheart,
no,
if that was real, listen to me. If all of that was real, then why haven't you been more honest about how you led that bitch on while we were together?
Oops.
Why don't you be more honest about how you sat there and told her I was crazy and that you couldn't control me and that you wanted to go home and that you wanted to come back?
I knew what I knew.
Nigga.
No, ain't no nigga. First of all, like I said, you made me second guess myself, and that's the big mistake that I made in the first place.
You sat there and you fed that fucking idiot hopes and dreams, and it came running up, crawling in between my legs.
To get her.
You can't sit there and talk about morality.
And her mom.
How did I do Dee Dee and her mom?
Playing with her mom.
Me and Dee Dee already broke up. Me and Dee Dee had already broke up. Me and Dee Dee already broke up. Me and Dee Dee had already broken up.
Stop.
Period.
Stop.
Don't act like you haven't been there, sitting there, listening to me talk to Miss Sarah.
I was there. And I know, like I told you.
So you can't compare my situation with Dee Dee to what you were doing
like you said,
with the beach whale.
What you had with Dee Dee, like I told you, I had nothing to do with it. The issue that I started having with Dee Dee is
you changing the subject again. We were talking about unrealistic expectations
of how it started.
Wow.
This is where it started.
Yeah, it started with you running your mouth.
Yeah, because I entrusted people that I had no business. All for the sake of me trying to help somebody.
Did I tell you? Actually, who is the one that confirmed with the two nefarious fairies that we were having sexual intercourse?
We did, because I thought they were your friends.
I said, who?
I said I did. I already announced that, and I thought they were your friends. So you act like
it wasn't me.
See,
I didn't tell them about it.
What I'm learning.
Who told them?
Excuse me. What I've learned.
It sounds like you're having a hard time dealing with the responsibility and the accountability of your actions.
I acknowledged it. What else you want me to do? Fucking stab myself and bleed on the ground? Like, what more do you want me to do?
Well, then do yourself a favor.
I did.
If you acknowledge it, that's what you did, then you should be quiet now.
No, let me finish speaking. Because my reason on why I did it.
Wow.
Because you told me to trust them. They were your friends. I asked you that in the beginning. I
didn't tell you to tell them we was having sex.
No, you let it on. Like y'all was having sex.
let what on?
Y'all was having sex.
How did I leave what on?
What you said, and I take everything that you said and I processed it.
What the fuck does this have to do with you running your fucking mouth?
Because what you said, Jack. In that moment,
when we got off the phone with them, the first thing I said to you is why did you tell him that?
In that moment.
I said, why did you tell him that? And you sitting there with a big old smile on your face. Because I'm not ashamed of what we do. I love you.
Because that was your friend. You made me believe that was your friend.
I didn't tell him.
Yes, you did. You said, that's my friend.
If I didn't tell him we was having sex, why did you?
You sit up there and you talk to him.
I didn't tell him we was having sex.
You're always trying to manipulate something.
How am I manipulating it? Those are the facts.
You manipulated the
I can't manipulate a fact.
The phone, down to the phone conversations. Like I told him.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Jack.
What are you talking about?
Come on.
I didn't tell nobody that we was having sex. I didn't tell nobody that we was in a relationship. I didn't confirm anything with anybody at all. You did all of that. You did. Mm-hmm. I didn't tell you to tell anybody. Matter of fact, I told you to keep
trust them.
I also told you to keep it quiet.
Oh, wow. Guess what? Let's be honest.
Wow.
Let's be honest. Why are we keeping a secret if we grown? That's what we doing. Why did it have to be a secret? Because me and Aisha was already broken up.
I asked you to keep it a secret.
You didn't ask me to keep it a secret.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't tell me to say anything. You, like you said, you allow humans to be themselves. And that's what you did.
Yo, man, if you want to sit here and try to make excuses,
I ain't making no excuses. No,
for why you run your mouth too much, then I don't know.
You take a puppet master. You won.
Really, I pulled your strings and made you tell everybody our personal business.
You did. Checkmate. You did. And guess what?
I made you do that.
And guess what, Jazz?
You sound like a 5-year-old right now. I don't. The devil made me do it. No, fuck out of here.
No, ain't the devil. It's just that when you fucking trust people, you get what I'm saying? Like, it does hurt. Like, you get like, the fuck? You told me to trust these people. I thought they were your friends. And this is what it's all about. Him getting online and talking about he popping you and talking all that shit about you. And
you worried about it more than I am.
No,
give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck, right?
At all.
But you don't understand the position that I
know it's going nowhere.
All right.
I don't worry about things that I know are going nowhere.
And guess what? You used to it. This was new to me because this wasn't even supposed to be.
For somebody that was supposed to be such a private person, you didn't seem to have a problem with telling everybody your personal business.
That was your friend. Yo, we was talking on the phone, and I thought that we were building a
No, TJ still ain't going to get her coffee. She's sitting here trying to explain away why she's a big mouth and she's mad that it's coming back to bite her in the
big
ass.
Mouth. You're a big mouth.
How am I a big mouth when I told nobody nothing?
Oh my God, Jack.
I didn't tell nobody nothing.
Jack.
That's a fact.
Jack. Jack.
That's a fact.
Then why this man calling us J Polar, ball mouth Teeej?
Because he's a bitch.
And all of that, because you thought that was your friend. I don't know why you.
Because he's a bitch.
I don't know why you just can't admit it that, you know what I mean? Like, he did some cruddy ass shit.
I said when have I not admitted it? What he did was cruddy.
And then you try to flip it on me because I'm like, yo, you told me to trust this.
What am I trying to flip on you?
Because you're like, oh, now you
a grown ass motherfucking woman. You sound like a child right now.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Because you're sitting here trying to explain away why you ran your mouth.
No, because I don't go around trying to be malicious to people. You get what I'm saying? I go with people with a clean. I believe them until they show me something different.
Okay, so do I.
You didn't show me for me not to trust you. That's so like I never thought.
Nigga, you did what you did.
I didn't do that. That shit, bro. About
the second that you told them we were sleeping together and how much you were loving it and how great it was and how I was.
Because I thought that was
why you keep cutting me off, yo?
I thought that was your friend. I don't understand what part are you missing at. If friends are dear to us and somebody that you trust tell you that's your friend, and I see y'all talking every fucking day and y'all laughing, and he done advocated for you to get out of fucking jail. He done did this to help your family, and he did. Why would I think that this was not your friend?
What does any of that have to do with you choosing to run your mouth? Let me say this. 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 And let me say this and let me make this very clear. Let me make this very clear. They're my friends, right? That's what you're saying. They're my friends. And I told you to trust my friends. But if I'm not telling them about our intimacy, why did you? If I wasn't,
he asked me.
No, he didn't ask you.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He busted you.
No, and he asked me.
Yeah, he
said,
did.
Girl. And I answered it truthfully.
Yeah, and you were all but so happy to tell him.
Because I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the time that we were.
And once again, if we're
not lying,
if I'm not running, if I'm not running, once again, if I'm not running, if I'm not running to my motherfucking friends, telling my friends about my sex life, my partner shouldn't be.
What's wrong with me telling the truth?
Wow.
What's wrong with me telling the truth?
Wow.
If it's true.
Okay.
And you're about telling the truth.
Well, then if you're so cool, then if you're so cool with telling the truth, you should be okay with everything that happened after it.
And I said that I was.
No, you're not. Okay. You came in here bitching and complaining.
No, first of all, you can't tell me about some shit that a bitch said online.
Yeah, no, I asked you to come in here to look because they were mentioning our family members' names. And I wanted you to pay attention to the accounts so that we could research it later. That was the whole purpose for you coming in here. And now we're here. So once again, if I ain't running around running my mouth talking about my sex life to my friends, why the fuck is my bitch?
But you did.
Yo, I didn't tell them anything.
God.
I didn't tell them anything.
You said, girl.
I didn't tell them anything.
And then I told them, and then what you say, and then what I say. Like if
I asked you why you said that.
No, you cannot.
After we got off the phone with him, yes, I did.
No,
man.
No, you didn't.
Man. Your mind is trash.
No, your mind is trash.
That's sad.
No, you're sad. You know what's not sad?
You sitting here actively and willingly refusing to take responsibility for your actions.
Guess what? You're not sad. You're not sad.
Oh, I know I'm not.
The people around you that attach themselves to the bullshit is sad. And the bigger person that's the saddest in this shit is Sean. You
sitting up here getting mad at me because you done ran your mouth to this nigga.
Mad.
Apparently you
are.
I'm not
mad. What I'm mad about
Apparently you are.
But I'm disappointed.
You are the one that confirmed we were having sex, not I. You are the one that ran to Naisha and told Naisha everything. You are the one that gave these motherfuckers all of this ammo from day one. And even though, why do you keep cutting me off?
So don't put it on me.
Why do you keep cutting me off? I don't give no fuck. What matters is you and your conduct.
And your conduct, like your conduct was great. You was like, hey,
why don't you stick to the facts? Why don't you stick to the facts, beloved? Put
that X right there. He already dig the hole. TJ, come this way. Like the motherfuckers in the airport that be flagging.
Why can't you stick to the facts? Why can't you stick to the facts?
I am sticking to the facts.
You were all but so happy to tell them about how I was all over your face.
It was nice and wet, and I enjoyed it. All over my face, and I still enjoy it. So what's the difference then and now? It's still true.
3 days in.
I still enjoy it. I ain't had sex in a long time, and it was good.
3 days
and
in,
it was good.
And you ran your mouth.
Sure did. To your friend that you told me to trust,
but I didn't tell him.
Yeah. All right.
But I didn't tell him.
All right.
You did.
All right.
You made all of this happen.
I made all this happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
You did.
All right.
And that's the truth.
All right. Okay.
From the second that you decided to start letting people into our intimacy, we never discussed it. You said it without even discussing it. You didn't even think about me in that moment. You didn't even think about me in that moment. You were so happy to just let it all come out because you were falling in love with me and because the sex was great and you were in Dallas and we were having a great time and you were all but so happy to share that. But you did not discuss it with me.
So what? You didn't discuss it with me. The shit that you went on with you went and told Sean that I told you. You didn't discuss it with me.
Wow. Anything to not take responsibility for what you set into motion.
I've been accepted. I don't understand why you ain't accepting.
Then why are you still arguing it?
Because you
don't sound like it's speaking from a place of acceptance.
Oh my God. No. What more do you want me to do? I said I did it. I acknowledge it. I accept it. We can move on. Whatever. What else more do you want me to do? I'm not about to. What you want me to jump on one foot, pat my head and my stomach at the same time? What more do you want? This happened not even 6 weeks ago.
Like I told you, after the day, I ain't protecting you no more. You on this shit on your own.
Okay, Jack. I've been on my own before I knew you.
Got it.
The fuck?
So then you should be all right.
I'm always all right.
I didn't release any of this shit. You want to know the suckiest part about this whole fucking thing? Is that nobody gives a fuck about me. Nobody gives a fuck about what it's done to me or what it's doing to me, especially you. You could give a fuck less.
I gave a fuck about you when you were in jail for 2 months.
Oh, please.
No, ain't no please. Don't fucking do me.
You were in jail and I came.
You were online.
And I did this and you was flirting with me from the fucking second you got here. So stop.
Okay, we were flirting with each other. You were flirting with me before I got even in Texas. We were flirting with each other.
Okay.
So what's your point?
But I wasn't running around telling everybody about it.
I didn't run and tell everybody. I told one person.
Yeah, and he told everybody.
Okay, and that's my fault.
And he ran back and told your girlfriend.
That's my fault.
I'm sorry, your ex-girlfriend.
That's my fault. But this is the person that was attached to you.
And yet I didn't tell him.
Okay, but it's my fault. You said nobody thinking about you.
And yet I didn't tell him.
No, excuse me. I thought about you when I'm 2 motherfuckers.
You know, that's the most telling part.
I thought about you
most telling part.
When you told me you were hungry, when you told me you were outside, when I'm 2
What does any of this have to do with you running your mouth?
Nobody gave a fuck about you. I did.
No, I'm talking about nobody gave a fuck.
No.
Wow.
No.
You are so in fucking denial.
No, you're in denial.
How?
Because you want to miss the whole part on how the fuck we even got here to begin with.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit no more?
Because you don't. But you're free because of it, nigga.
I'm free because of it?
Yes.
So now you want to hold that over my head?
I'm not holding it over your head. I want you to acknowledge it.
So now you doing that makes up for every fucked up thing you've done to me since you've been here. You cute.
What I allowed in my relationship, I acknowledge that, but you still can't acknowledge. You pick and choose.
When you go back and listen to this playback, you're gonna be embarrassed for yourself.
I'm never embarrassed.
You're gonna be embarrassed.
I'm not gonna be embarrassed.
You are.
For what, Jack?
Because you're sitting here. You're sitting here demonstrating. You're sitting here demonstrating. You're sitting here demonstrating
my life
how your mind works. And they're sitting here
around
listening to this. And now they're going to come at you 10 times as
I
hard.
don't
And guess
care.
what? I'm not
You
defending
don't
you.
care about what people say
I'm not
online
defending
more
you.
than I do.
I'm not defending
More
you.
than I do.
Coming from the person who
More
stays
than I
in the
do.
comments.
Because guess what? It's truth in the comments. It's some truth in the comments.
Okay, so
like
you so which one is it? You don't pay attention to what's online, or you do?
No, I don't.
You're not making any sense.
We moved past some shit.
You're not making any sense.
No, but initially,
no, what all of this has proven today is that you haven't moved past anything.
You haven't either. You haven't either.
No, I'm just getting the record straight.
No, and you're still not. If we're gonna get the record straight, let's start from finish to beginning. The same way you want me to sit and talk about what I went through with my relationship. And for me, I told you in the beginning, like that was the past. Why the fuck does that even matter? And it mattered to you because Naisha went online and she said what she said. And like I told you, you're trying to make me be accountable for something that somebody else did.
No, I'm not trying to make you be accountable for what she did.
Yes,
I'm asking you to be accountable for what you did.
And I did. And I told you, damn, when you told me not to tell her, I said, I don't think she's going to do that. Why would she do that? I thought she had some loyalty to me. Once I explained to her, you don't want to get online, you don't want to make this messy, you don't want to do this, you told me she's going to do it anyway. At that time, the same way you allow Sean to tell you that I'm this and that. We both were guilty of that. I acknowledge that. Damn, I fucked up. I should have listened to you. And then that created an issue for me. Like everybody talking about, oh, you let Naisha dog, you dogging Naisha out and all that bullshit. She stabbed me in the back first. Because regardless to what we went through, if we supposed to have loyalty towards each other, and I'm telling you not to do something, and you do it anyway. I acknowledge that I made a wrong move. But what more can I do? It life goes on.
Then if you're going to acknowledge that you made a wrong move, you also have to be accountable for everything that comes along with it. There are consequences for actions and choices.
I said that.
And guess what?
That.
None of it had anything to do with me.
God. Then
I had a completely different plan for how I wanted to reemerge online. Okay. And you and your piece of shit fucking girlfriend changed that for me.
No, now you should change that for you.
No, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
The second that you decided to gloat to Sean Davey way about how great my sex is.
That was your friend.
I didn't tell him.
Okay, excuse me. How many people
I didn't tell him.
But you shouldn't tell this man a whole bunch of shit. He accepted your collect calls.
What does that have to do
because if this is your
with
friend,
that?
Nigga, if this
I don't discuss my sex life with my friends. Especially not YouTube people. Especially not YouTube personalities. I do not discuss my sex life with YouTubers.
I really wish.
I don't. I don't discuss my sex life with YouTubers.
I really wish he had.
I don't.
Those calls recorded.
I don't discuss my sex life with YouTubers.
Right. We have though.
Yeah, after you exposed us.
Oh, I exposed us.
Yeah.
Your friend and Naisha exposed us.
You told him.
But did I get on YouTube and say,
you confirmed it.
Right.
Nigga, the second you told a YouTuber, you see what I'm saying about how fucking delusional you are?
Shit. The more you talk about it, this is the same YouTuber who's involved in your real life. The fuck out of here.
And yet I don't talk about my sex life with him.
But he can be involved in your
life.
Yet
I don't talk about and
your kids
and
your sister.
I don't talk about I've never talked about my sex life with him.
So your
not
sex
even
life
with my husband
is more private than your whole family. Like make that shit make sense.
Yeah, my sex life is more private than my whole family.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
I don't discuss my sex life with YouTubers.
All right.
You saw how offended I was when I found out what Dee Dee was saying about me.
Yeah, you knew about that before I got here.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You told me you talked to that. You found out about him when the fuck he was in the sober living home.
No, I was talking about her fucking Monica in jail.
No, you told me.
That's all I was thinking about.
No.
I didn't see the video.
We never
until we were at the hotel.
No.
Sweetheart, listen to me. No, I don't know if this is an effect from your situation medically while you sit there and you like fuck up memories for how shit actually fucking happened?
Nope.
But sweetheart, that's not what happened.
No. I know what happened.
And at the end of the day,
I know what happened, Jack.
I don't discuss my sex life with YouTubers.
You try to make it about sex, but it's okay. It's okay for this man.
I don't discuss my sex life with YouTubers.
Even before that. Like, come on.
Why do you keep trying to get away from that?
No, okay. I talked about your sex life with Sean. Our sex life with Sean. Okay.
And I did not.
Okay, and I didn't get on YouTube with it.
No, you just told it to one of the biggest loudspeakers on YouTube.
But that's who you fucked with.
But I didn't tell him.
But you told me to trust him.
Clearly, I didn't tell him for a reason.
But you told me to
Clearly, I didn't tell him for a reason.
You told me to trust him.
You're an idiot.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
You fucking told a YouTuber about our sex life. You're an idiot.
You're an idiot because you try to play in somebody's face who ain't trying to have no intent or malice towards you.
How did I play in your face?
You're the idiot. You're the idiot playing them games.
You on your own, Teej, at the end of the day.
I don't care, Jag, and so are you. Like the fuck, we ain't dependent upon each other.
Sean would not have been able to run with that shit if you hadn't gave it to him. Naisha, what does him being in my life have to do? You keep cutting me off.
No.
I can't wait for you to watch this playback.
I'm not watching it.
This is going to be a big life lesson for you.
I already learned it behind scenes, baby. And it's just showing up on TV.
Apparently not. Because you brought this. You brought this morning. I wasn't talking about none of this shit.
That's what. We're in the age of Aquarius.
What the fuck does that have to do with you having a big ass fucking mouth?
Let the truth be revealed, baby. Oh, regardless to it. I can take accountability for the shit that I've done.
Then do it.
And I haven't made the best choices.
Then do it.
You're not about to beat me over the head over it.
Then do it.
Absolutely not.
Take accountability for it right now.
Not.
And while you take accountability for it, also take responsibility for the domino effect that it created.
You want me to do it, for content.
You can't.
Here's your content.
I want you to do it for content. Yes, I didn't ask you to do this here. This was your choice.
You the one who pulled me in. You and Messi was talking without me.
Me and Messi weren't talking about you.
No, y'all were talking without me. That's what I said.
Yeah, and we weren't talking about nothing that you've been talking about since you got here.
You came and got me. You came and got me.
Yes, to look at the comments and collect the fucking accounts of the data so I could research the accounts. That's the only reason I asked you to come in here. You've been on some bullshit since you got in here.
Yeah, because
but come on, do your big one.
It's bullshit.
Do your big one.
It is bullshit.
Do your big one.
It's been bullshit for how many weeks now? It's been bullshit.
Yeah, you're bullshit.
Yeah, so are you.
What's bullshit about me?
So are you.
I know you are, but when am I?
No,
come on, act like a fucking adult.
No, I am. And guess what? An adult in this situation ain't gonna ever throw nobody's shortcomings up in their face, nigga.
Shortcomings?
Yeah, because you ain't perfect.
What shortcoming did I bring up?
You ain't perfect.
What shortcoming did I bring up?
About my decisions that I made.
To run your mouth?
No, about the decision I made with Naisha. That has nothing to do with you. You always want to talk about what I allowed in my relationship.
It has everything to do with me now. Because it's attached to my algorithm.
No, you made it.
Because how did I make it? How? I didn't run my fucking mouth. You did. I didn't tell that bitch. You did. I told you the hoe was going to the blog. She did. You've been wrong about every fucking thing. I've been right.
No, I haven't.
Really, what was you right about? What one thing have you been right about? What one thing have you been right about in 2 fucking months?
Sean, he was not to be trusted.
So you don't trust me? Okay. When you're leaving?
When I get ready.
Because you shouldn't be with nobody that you don't trust.
Then why the fuck was you up laying up with me if you ain't trusting? That makes some sense.
You ain't the first time. It wouldn't have been the first time I slept with an enemy.
And that says a lot about your character.
What does it say about my character?
A lot.
What does it say about my character?
A lot.
I didn't trust my first husband.
A lot.
I had good reason to.
A lot.
I didn't trust my second husband. Had a lot of good reason to. What the fuck does any of that got to do with the things that you've chosen to do?
I love you, honey. I really do.
You love me?
Yeah, I sure do.
Where?
I do. Because you know what? Because you do what? You know what? Ooh, wait. I'm going to take care of everything.
I'm 10 toes down on everything.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
Yeah. You had it.
I own no one. And no one owns me.
And I don't own you either.
But I'm going to tell you this. If you was really interested, stop cutting me off.
No.
Please stop cutting me off. Please stop cutting me off. Because there are real life consequences for YouTube games. Mm-hmm. And see, what you really need to be concerned with is what happens when we log off this channel.
Girl, what you
That's what you really need to be concerned with.
I'm not. You put me in these YouTube games. I never wanted to.
I didn't put you in shit.
Yes, you did.
How? How did I put you in the YouTube games? How? When? When did I do it? Be concise and clear on one thing today. How did I do it? The first time we went online together as a couple was to address our relationship and then be ambushed by your ex-girlfriend. That wasn't for me. That wasn't for me. That wasn't for me.
It wasn't for me.
Yes, it was. It was for you.
No, it was for you to get ahead of your story because you said she hijacked your story.
She did.
All right. So I agreed upon it. We both made an agreement.
Yeah, but I wasn't planning. I didn't have a live schedule with Adrian. We had to schedule it in response to what your actions did. So how did I drag you onto YouTube?
My actions.
How did I drag you onto YouTube?
We both humped on each other.
How did
we both humped on each other?
Yeah, I just didn't run my mouth about it. You did.
We both humped on each other.
And you ran your mouth.
You said for our actions. Okay.
And you ran your mouth.
If that's the case, we should have never been humping on each other.
Once again, you ran your mouth about it, not me. You ran your mouth about it, not me. After we had just got finished having sex in the back seat of that car that they had repoed.
They said that you
and you got, huh?
They said you and Sean did that.
Really, me and Sean did that?
Sean said it out his mouth.
When? When did me and Sean do that? When did I have time to do that? Make that make sense right here, right now. Let's break that down. Come on, real life, real time. Me and Sean had the car repoed. When would I have had the time? Let's look over the events. It was Father's Day. You were a wreck. You were grieving and mourning your father. It was a late, long night. And we had all of those issues with the hotel reservation. And we were in the parking lot waiting for the reservation to go through. And then we went upstairs. We were live that night with the official King Payne. I was asleep. You did the show. Matter of fact, that was the night you talked to Tasha K. And told Tasha K that you would make sure that I got to wherever I needed to get to do the interview. You remember? Then the room, we finally got the room booked. We went into the hotel, went to sleep, got up.
That's a lie.
Went to sleep, got up, got about our morning, saw that Night and Day was on. I'm like, ooh, because I hadn't been to any one of their lives since I had been out of jail. I had just gotten out of jail. I hadn't been out of jail barely 2 weeks. I went to Night and Day. I popped in. I told them to drop the link. I was live with them. Then you said you were going downstairs. I don't know if it was to check on the reservation to make sure the reservation was secure for the following days to come that we stay there, or if it was to get something out of the car. I don't remember. I was live.
Can you address this?
I'm in the middle of something.
You wanted me to address the chat.
I didn't.
No, they saying you got my car towed.
I'm in the middle.
Pulled over.
I'm in the middle. Once again, I'm in the middle of speaking.
Girl, stop yelling. Like you yelling.
Stop interrupting. If you know their lies, why are you interrupting me?
You're so smart. You ain't got to yell to get your point across.
I'm sick and tired of you fucking cutting me off.
Okay, I'm tired of you yelling.
Then stop cutting me off and I'll stop yelling.
Go ahead.
Like I was saying.
Go ahead.
I was live with Night and Day. I don't remember the exact reason why you left to go downstairs. But guess what? When you came back up, you said the car is gone. Somebody stole the car. The car is gone. And we addressed it live with the Curry Gang on Night and Day. Am I correct? Isn't that what happened? Isn't that what happened? Yes or no, TJ? Why are you reading fucking text messages?
Oh, because this your friend Sean texting.
My friend Sean texting. That's not my fucking friend.
Interesting.
I don't give a fuck if Sean Davy Way is texting his phone.
Go ahead.
I don't know why. I'm dead, right?
Go ahead.
Why are you texting a dead woman?
Go ahead.
Like I was saying,
Go ahead.
Isn't that the chain of events?
Go ahead.
Is everything that I just said, is that or is that not the chain of events?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
I said, yeah, go ahead.
No, you said, that ain't a yes.
I told you not my mama. I can answer you how I acknowledge your question, so go ahead.
Now, when the fuck did I coordinate with fucking Adrian to have your car taken? I didn't even have my phone. We didn't even have this phone.
We had the other phone.
And you were always around when I was on the phone. Matter of fact, I think there couldn't be maybe 1 or 2 times I was on the phone without you present. You've been present for every fucking phone call.
No, not every phone call.
I said I can think of 2 that you weren't.
That was more than 2.
When you walked off and then come back.
It was more than 2. When I went outside.
All right, we're not going to argue about it. At the end of the day, exactly when did I coordinate with Adrian to take your car? Matter of fact, you can go through your call logs in the phone. When did I coordinate with Adrian?
All right, go ahead.
What the fuck? Did I do it through ES fucking P?
All right.
How the fuck did I coordinate with this nigga to take the car?
All right. Even.
The question is, no, the real question is what do you believe? Mm-hmm. Do you believe that I did it? Or do you think it's a lie? What do you believe, TJ? Do you believe that I worked with Sean Davy Way to have your car repoed? Do you believe that? I'd like to know. I'm sure everybody here in the chat would like to know as well. What about you, Messy? Would you like to know?
Sweetheart, I'm here to support you. If you feel like I need to know, I need to know.
I'm just asking you, Messy, would you like to know whether or not TJ believes that I worked with Adrian Deontay Lewis to repo her car? Would you like to know? I would love to know.
Yeah, I would love to know that. I'll be honest with you. I'd love to know that. She might be like me. She doesn't trust people. Teej, what are you saying? You think TJ was in cahoots with Sean Davy Way to get your car repoed?
TJ.
Honestly, after last night, I don't know what to think.
Wow.
Initially,
it's a yes or no question. Either you believe it or you don't.
No. Because I'm sorting things out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you believe that I did that to you, then you should go right now. You should leave right now. If you think that I sat in the backdrop while I've been fighting through all of this fucking shit that being with you has brought into my life, unexpected and unasked for. If you think that me standing 10 toes down beside you this entire fucking time with everything I got going on, I got a motherfucking case going on against the fucking police. I've been hospitalized. I've been robbed. I've been defamed. I've been slandered. I've been degraded. I've been demeaned. I've been beaten on by law enforcement. And you see the scars on my body from what they done to me every time we go to sleep and wake up and every time we're in the shower. I got my son, my mother, my business, my company. It sounds like I had a pretty full dance card. Why the fuck would I welcome this shit into my life? If you honestly believe that I had your car repoed, then you should get the fuck away from me as quickly as possible. Because that would make me the biggest sociopath in the world. My reaction when you came up and said the car was stolen, and I said, what? And I said, Curry gang, we gotta go. And everybody can go back and look at that night and day video. We gotta go. The car's gone. We gotta figure out what's going on. You're just going through a rough time. That means I sat there and I pretended to not know, and pretended to care, and pretended to console you. That would make me a sociopath.
That's a lie. She was not in my car. My car was towed from the parking lot.
No. Stop worrying about the comments.
No, don't tell
We're having a very real conversation right now.
Is conversation real?
If you honestly believe that I worked with Adrian Deontay Lewis to have your car repoed, you should get the fuck away from me right now.
All right.
Because only a sociopath could do something like that.
Baby.
Baby what?
Yeah.
Now you think I'm a sociopath? Huh? If that's what you believe, you should leave. I'm telling you right now, if that's what you believe,
Yeah.